as a chairman now.
Yeah. Yeah, man, we're rocking out. That's right. We love us some movies and some metal. And speaking of metal, what? We got the ANUBIS one that be DJing in the house. Welcome back to the channel, brother. Good to see you.
Thank you, sir.
That's right. And we got the fanatical one. My main man is back in the heezy. Welcome back, brother.
Evening, sir. Good to be back.
Yeah, and actionflix.com. Y'all know the page, the site. You follow it for its badassity. John, welcome back, brother.
How's it going?
I gotta blow up the I gotta see the shirt. I gotta see the sweater. Look at that. That's right. Oh shit! Wolverine and Blade. Oh,
Right.
you're killing me, brother. You're killing
I have
me.
the hat
That's how you do
too,
it.
but I didn't wear. I thought that would be too much. It was the same.
Yeah. No, Punisher, Blade, and Wolverine. Let's go. Let's go. That's the movie we all wanted to see.
Exactly.
And we'll never see that.
Nope.
You never know. You never know. But good to have you back on the channel, brother.
Thanks.
And of course, Billy Hanson. I had to blow you up again. Oh, so you can see the poster. Movie poster upgrade.
It's all in progress now. Yeah.
Yes. He's hooked. He's hooked. That's right. And speaking of being hooked, get the book, baby. Get the book.
Nice.
That's right. Long-term damage. I appreciate it. I got the check in the mail, Billy. I appreciate it. Long-term damage. Yo, horror enthusiasts, get the book. Click on the link below. Billy's Instagram. He'll give you another link on how to get the book and all that good stuff. And everyone's links are there. So follow everyone. But it's good to see all you badasses hanging out here in the dojo and all of you watching live right now with your boy FatSamuraiGuy. Yes, we're talking movies. Let's talk movies. That's right. It's a chill live Q&A streams. Good to have the brothers here. But who we got in the heezy here? We got Tyler in the house. What's going on, brother? Yeah, certified badass channel member. Good to see you. Throwing it up, flexing it. That's how we do it. We have Nigel here. Says, dang, FatSamuraiGuy, you mentioned Billy. How did you know I was watching Black Christmas in my Christmas movie marathon? There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Heather in the house. Good to see you as well. Happy holidays to everybody watching and all the way from the UK. Big Kev. We're going to call him Big Kev, Anubis. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, man. We're starting the ruckus right now. Let me scroll down. Who else we got here? Severio in the house. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we got Brian Sanchez. What's up? Good to see you. Yeah, man. It's good to see everybody here. And today we're talking about, well, not me so much, but we're going to go around. Samurai Guy barely seen any movies this year. That will change for next year. I'm going to have to rectify that. That'll change. But we're going to go around the squared cycle here. And I want to hear what everyone's favorite movies of the year is. And then we'll go into some disappointments because I know you got them because they exist. As much as we love movies, God damn it. There's somewhere out there that you're like, God damn it. What the fuck happened? So we're going to talk about it. And then these lovely gents have some pickups they're going to show and talk about. And then we're going to take a look at Dawn of the Discs website and talk about their future upcoming Blu-ray and 4K releases. And yeah, there's some hilarious ones out there right now. We're going to get into it, but some cool ones as well. So we're going to start with the fanatical one. Brother, favorite movies of the year so far?
I broke it down into kind of like different. So I'm going to do my favorite movie that I saw at the cinema first because it was bested for me by something that I saw on streaming of all places. God damn it! But we'll get there. But first off, like best one that I saw at the cinema. I also have the physical media pickup. Was Twilight of the Warriors Walled In, which is absolutely phenomenal. Kind of a bit of a return to fine action form for Hong Kong cinema, and easily the best kind of action film I've seen coming out of Hong Kong in a long time. Directed by Soi Chung, based on a kind of Hong Kong version of manga. I can't remember what they call their kind of cartoon comic book versions. It's not quite manga, but anyway, based on a comic book, but incredibly good fun. Amazing action by Kenji Tanigaki. It's pretty long, quite a lot of less action beats in there, but they still work. Really loved seeing it on the big screen. Went to see it 3 times on the big screen because we loved it that much.
I'm jealous.
And absolutely kind of recommend picking it up on. It's now out in 4K, I think, in the States. I didn't get the 4K, but this is just a regular Blu-ray from Hong Kong.
The almighty Well Go USA. That's right.
Yes,
releasing it for
indeed.
us over here.
Yeah, and I think
what you got. What do you have there, sir? What's
that's
that?
that's just the regular Blu-ray from Hong Kong. So it's just like a little wee.
It looks like a
book.
The digibook.
Yeah. Little digibooks of kind of like some stills from the movie.
That's pretty sick.
A scene stealing performance by Philip Ng in there, who's just incredible.
Dude,
but it was really good fun.
I think that's his best role.
Yeah. I think
that's his best role in his career so far. I mean,
he was amazing.
Yeah,
everything dialed up.
You're like, that's Philip Ng. You're like, what?
Somehow making that haircut look cool.
Right. But yeah, so much fun, and everybody else could comment too. Everybody here in the dojo, if you guys have seen the movie, thoughts on it, or you're looking to see it, or if you're disappointed, we could still bounce off each other like that. John, have you seen it? You've seen it, right?
I have not seen it.
Okay, it's okay.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen all of you guys talking about it.
I'm gonna get depressed as this goes on because, like, I probably have seen the.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Sam. Right, my 2024 has been.
Yeah,
very slow.
John.
Yeah.
It's been. And they're leave it at that.
Like, is it 2025 yet? Let's.
I know, right? And everybody watching right now, let us know some of your favorite films in the chat, and I'll put it on screen. And don't forget, we have a super chat option as well. And then when we get to the disappointments, I want to hear you guys' disappointments as well. So, but we got the Beekeeper right there. There we go. Wolverine 2626. Yes. Big Kev says The Substance, Deadpool, Wolverine, Azrael, Boy Kills World, Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. Actually, let me get through the guests here, and then we'll go to the comments. All right. Any others, Fanatical? Or you still want to do one at a time? I say just go through what you got.
I'll jump into the one that bested it for me, because I kind of thought that was going to be sort of probably my favorite movie of the year. But The Shadow Strays on Netflix, Timothy Hanto's. Oh man, you got it. And just absolutely incredible. I think I really, really loved The Night Comes for Us a lot.
Yes.
And this, I think, is up there. I don't want to compare apples for oranges because they're kind of different movies, and I love them both. But I would say maybe I enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed The Night Comes for Us, but in a different kind of way. It's a different sort of movie. But yeah, so fucking good.
Nice.
And I think maybe the best film that I've seen Netflix actually kind of be a part of producing, because they put up the budget for it. A tiny budget. I think a tenth of the budget of Twilight of the Warriors. And I thought it was a maybe slightly better movie overall.
Look at that! Look at that! That's awesome. That's awesome. And we're talking all genres here. We don't have to keep it just action and martial arts. We're talking all genres.
That's pretty much all I watched, dude.
Well, you have good taste, sir. But yeah, Anubis, yesterday was the day I was supposed to watch The Shadow Strays on my day off. But brother over here was too fucking beat up from work. I slept all goddamn day.
Amen.
You go to work, right, John? Fuck.
How many movies have I started and then fell asleep 10 minutes into?
Right.
Not because they were bad, just because I was exhausted.
Horrible, man. It's like, all right, I gotta get some sleep, and then you wake up. Oh, the day is gone. Oh, well, that's great. Couldn't even play video games or watch any other movies. God damn it. Oh well,
no,
it's all good. I will rectify that next week. Damn it, I will at least try to sneak in a movie or something before I pass out from fucking holiday season. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for watching. But all right, we'll go to Anubis. Some of the favorite films of the year, brother.
Well, the good news is movies that you guys mentioned are now going to go on my list. I'm like typing stuff out, so Shadow Strays is apparently
all right.
Because I've been trying to round out my top 10 for the last 3 or 4 months, because a lot of the stuff that I like came out earlier in the year. But I'll go through my top 9, and even though 9 is kind of like not a perfect movie, but it's the best of the trilogy that I've seen.
Nice.
And that would be Ty West as Maxine. I love the aesthetic about it. Mia Goth, I think she's a pretty good actress, so I really dig that film a lot. Nice. Then I'm going to the movie that people were kind of like raving about a little bit early on, is Abigail, the little vampire movie. So that was a lot of fun. That was fun. That's a fun movie. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then let me see. I went to even though it's not really breaking any new ground, I thought Furiosa by George Miller, the Mad Max saga, was pretty fun. Chris Hemsworth was actually really good in that, so I was digging that.
With his crazy nose.
Yeah. And then there was like, as I was telling you guys off stream, like there was a couple movies I saw within the last week that just took a chance on, and they actually ended up on my list. And the first one's J.T. Molnar's Strange Darling. It's a little twist on serial killers. Very cool film. And then of course,
Billy? Have you seen that, Billy?
I have. So
cool.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that one. That was on my dislike list.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
I heard good things in ANUBIS though.
I mean, well, it's subjective, but then the next one I really enjoyed was Late Night with the Devil. That was a fun film. I thought the young actress who was possessed was pretty good.
Yeah, great.
And as Mr. Lambert mentioned, Godzilla X Kong. I'm a kaiju fan. I can't help it. I love it.
Oh, it's fun.
It's just popcorn fun. And then another one I saw recently that I told you about was Azrael with Samara Weaving. She's like one of my favorite actresses right now. And this movie is like really good. And it's different and it has a lot of twists. So it's on Shudder. If you guys have Shudder, check it out. It's really, really good.
Well, we love Samurai over here too, but is that the no dialogue movie?
It is where they are not speaking.
Okay.
But there are points where they finally do speak. It's kind of so they do eventually speak, but the synopsis is they have a rapture and that these people in this cult have taken upon themselves not to speak. And so that's part of the thing. Yeah.
Check that out. All right.
But it's not boring, so don't worry.
Nice.
And then of course, Deadpool and Wolverine. Too much fun. Ryan
it's
Reynolds,
ridiculously fun.
Yeah. And then the last one I really enjoyed. I didn't know what to expect. Is Boy Kills World. I thought that was freaking amazing.
Nice. Yeah, there were some entertaining parts in that for sure. All right, John. Any favorite films you've seen this year?
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick mine to action because that's what I talk about. Although
I was expecting the Hallmark movies list. I mean, come on.
Oh, if we're doing Hallmark movies, I got a lot more to put in. Hold on.
Oh, hang on. Did you guys see that Facebook post where they showed all the covers to all these Hallmark holiday movies coming out just this year, and they're all the same, just with different actors playing?
Yeah.
I was like,
so is John's favorite one gonna be Red One with Dwayne?
Yeah.
Mine? Listen, I went to see that with my daughter. We loved it. We had a good time with it.
There you go.
I mean, it's been taking his lumps and everything, but I thought Chris Evans was great, and they had great chemistry.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm not gonna, before I start, The Wild Robot, I went to take my daughters to see that one too. Loved it. Oh, so enjoyable.
Same, yeah.
I was like, I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm like, it's like,
I heard good things.
But in terms of action, like I said, there's a lot I still have to see, between moving and divorce and shoulder surgery. I missed a lot this year. I still haven't seen The Killer. Peacock's The Killer. I was going to watch that, and then of course life intervened, and I was like, well, I haven't seen that yet. So The Shadow Strays, Owen Frill from the Action League keeps yelling at me because he's like, you haven't seen it? I'm like, no, I have not seen
Owen's seen everything. Shout out to Owen from the Action Elite.
So if I'm going to go I'll basically right now go through my top 5.
Cool.
My top 3, and I'm doing my list for the year that I'm going to put on my website. The top 3 right now is The Beekeeper, Land of Bad, and Brendan Foster's Life After Fighting is my top 3 for my action movies.
That was the other movie I was supposed to watch yesterday. I was like, I'm making this martial arts Mondays, baby. Shadow Strays, Life After Fighting.
You wake up and the credits roll, and you're like, that was a great movie. But seriously, The Beekeeper, I'm a Statham fan. I know he plays the same role in every movie, but this was just him on steroids, and you hated the bad guys, and it was just so satisfying throughout the whole movie. And some of his best action design, like he's in his 50s now, he's moving better than he did back when he did The Transporter. It's phenomenal, and he's just fun to watch. And like I said, it's just like he's got that charisma, he's got that, you know, stigmatism about him. Like he just comes on screen and you're just like, you know, like they say, like, you know, like Stallone, Schwarzenegger, like there's no real action heroes. Like Statham is like, I know he's in his twilight years technically because he's in his 50s, but he's taken up that mantle, you know, pretty much, you know. And I rarely have seen a movie that I didn't like from him. Land of Bad, so they're kind of like going back and forth. I couldn't enjoy Land of Bad enough. I'm a military action fan to begin with, but just visceral. Yeah. Milo Ventimiglia, who you don't think is an action hero, he earned his action hero credit with this movie. He was phenomenal in it. That one scene where him and Liam Hemsworth are going in it's the whole movie's badass. Russell Crowe, who you thought was only going to be in the movie for 5 minutes, you know, he sits in a chair the whole movie, but he sells it and he's just great in it. It's Russell Crowe. He's like, you know what? I'm at this stage in my career where I could do this, and but you know what? I'm going to act the shit out of it, you know. And the whole movie was just exciting, and it was nonstop. And Liam Hemsworth, like Chris, you know, of course, gets all the accolades because of the MCU and everything, but he's kind of like, you know, starting to kind of like rise to the. I want to see a movie with all three of them, you know, Chris, Liam, and Luke. It's like get an action movie with all the Hemsworth brothers.
Call the Hemsworths.
That's right. It's like get that going. And then Life After Fighting, oh my God, I cannot say. I'm a Brent Foster fan to begin with, and one, he's a super great guy. Like he's come on my podcast and he would like to talk about it. The whole 45 minutes finale, it's just like I had one guy come at me and say like he watched the movie, he didn't see anything original. I was just like, I don't care because it was insane. It was sick. He was like the Energizer Bunny, but also had heart. It had drama. You know, it was about child kidnappers and, you know, again, bad guys you just wanted to see, you know, get taken out. And Brent Foster, like he wrote it, directed it, started it. This was his baby. And for an inaugural film to direct and star in, I thought he did a phenomenal job.
Nice.
And then I'm going into Deadpool and Wolverine, as you know, I'm a fan of both of them. And again, I was defending myself a little bit early in the year when it came out because a lot of people were disappointed in it. And I was like, how could you be disappointed in this movie? I mean,
what were they looking for?
Yeah, right. It's like
it had everything in it.
I mean, have they not seen Madam Web? I mean, come on.
You know what? I have not seen Madam Web. I saw Morbius, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go see Madam Web. Although I am excited for Kraven the Hunter. I know you were saying about not having Spider-Man in it, but I think it looks badass, and I think Aaron Taylor Johnson's going to come into his own with this movie. Like, they say like he doesn't have any personality, and that's kind of true. Like you see him in Godzilla, and he's kind of like, "Where's the monster at?"
Well, if you see him in Bullet Train, oh my God! Dude, I didn't even recognize him. He was so good.
Yeah, he's at.
And
so
doesn't he show up in the Nolan? He pops up in Tenet, doesn't he? The Nolan movie.
Maybe I haven't seen
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Here's the movie
remember.
right here.
I think
this is the movie Nocturnal Animals.
Tom Ford movie,
like a thriller crime Hitchcock movie.
Yeah.
When you watch that movie, you're not going to see Aaron Taylor Johnson at all. That role he plays, I wanted to jump through the TV screen and strangle him.
Yeah,
he is one of the
tough
best
watch.
He is one of the best antagonists. I was not expecting this at all. I was like, what the hell? Kick ass? What the fuck? Kick ass? Like what? I want to kick cat. I want to eat Kit Kats while kicking Kick Ass's ass.
I did fail to mention because it would have been probably in my top 10. I just wasn't unsure, but Monkey Man was pretty good. I saw that.
Oh, I need to see that. Yeah.
Everything's going to be for me over here. All right, but Life After Fighting is definitely on my list, and you've been having so many great guests on your podcast, John. Danny Trejo was on your podcast. Rona Mitra. You have everyone's on John's podcast. So make sure you guys follow.
Dude, Danny, got to talk to Danny.
Oh, he was a trip. He was just like, he was so full of energy, and he was a mile a minute. I was trying to keep up with him. Like, what are we talking about right now?
And for all you UFC fans out there, John's even had Chael Sonnen on his show. So, but yeah,
he was another fun one. Oh my God, such
cracking jokes at the end. That was hilarious, man. But yeah, shout out to Martial Arts Film Freak. He really loved Life After Fighting, John. Like he loved it. He was raving about it on his TikTok, I believe.
It's
He really liked it a lot.
Like I tried to promote it the best I could because it's an independent movie, and like Brent Foster, like he's known in certain circles, but he's not like a household name. So so I was like trying to do my best. I was like, if you love martial arts movies, but like martial arts movies that have a meaning to it, like, and then the whole 45 minutes, like I said, climax is just him doing. I don't know how he did it. It was just like. I would have fell over after the first 5 minutes, but
copy that.
And then real quick, just finish up real quick. Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, loved it. Guy Ritchie had its wit, bombastic set pieces.
Nice.
Henry Cavill, who you always think of him because obviously he was Superman, and then such a great role for him. I enjoyed it.
Wolverine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
I enjoyed the banter. And then Boy Kills World. One of you guys mentioned that that's a fever dream of relentless visuals and carnage and
Andrew Koji, man, was stealing.
He was so great in it too. He was so funny in it. Oh my god,
man.
hilarious! And then the one guy could, he wasn't speaking English to him, and so he was just talking gibberish because he was. Oh my god, it was hysterical. How could you not laugh at that movie? And then it was so violent. It's cartoonish to a point after a while, and it's just like you just start laughing to yourself. But then Yayan, how can you not enjoy that? I mean, he's like 4 foot.
That was like a big selling point when I saw the cast. I was like, he's in it. Okay, I'm there.
Yeah.
And Bill Skarsgård, like he put in the work, like physically,
he did pretty good.
Yes, he did.
And doing the fight scenes. And the actress's name escapes me, who plays what was the character's name with the helmet?
I can't remember.
Right.
The visor. She was sensational in it too. And of course, Godzilla X Kong. I'm right there with you. I'm a kaiju fan, and it was it was so ridiculous, but in the best, ultimate possible way. I mean, he was riding him on his back for God's sake.
Oh yeah, let's go.
But they did that whole like Marvel jumping in the air.
Yeah. Like when Kong picks up Diddy Kong and uses him as a weapon.
Yeah,
that I was like,
can
I get some more of the popcorn, please? This is so much fun.
Adam Wingard was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to direct another one because he's not directing the next. He's like, I'm just going to throw everything in the kitchen sink into this and just call it a day.
It's all about having
so much
fun.
fun because it's such a direct opposite of Godzilla -1, which is one of the best movies.
Yeah,
besides
but
being
it's good though. That's a good thing.
It's like you watch those two together and you're just like, it's the two polar extremes, but you love both for different reasons. So yeah.
That's a good yin yang night, Billy.
Exactly.
Godzilla -1 and it Godzilla. Oh my goodness. All right, Billy, picks. What's some of your favorites? Madam Web. I know
that's right at the top. Right at the top. No, I'm gonna hit you with some of the non-action ones because I felt like such a curmudgeon this year. I was going through and like putting down all the stuff that I've seen, and I was like, I didn't really like a lot of the stuff that people liked, and I was like, man, like, am I just getting older? Like, what's going on? But I did have a long list of things that I did like, and I'm just gonna rattle them off kind of like in no particular order. Okay. I have not put the brain power into ranking them at all, but I really liked Challengers. That was like a lot of fun and like felt like a return to like cinematic dramas,
That's a tennis
that was Zendaya's
tennis one.
Background, right? Okay.
And yeah,
really,
that one like
Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross do the soundtrack for that.
Yeah, and it's awesome. It's like
okay,
thumping the whole movie and like it's just if you want to see a drama that's like really engaging and cinematic and just big, Challengers was awesome. Okay. The Substance I loved. Everyone was talking about it when it was coming out, and then I went to go see it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I get it. That's like horror, like ratcheted up, and it's also really, really funny, and really it's like a fable, basically like a modern fable, which I thought was really cool.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun with the Fall Guy. That was a lot more fun than expected. And a lot funnier than I expected.
I got my butt kicked from the Action League guys for liking that movie. I was liked it.
Yeah, it's like absolute popcorn blockbuster, silly fun, like love letter to stuntmen and like very silly. You just gotta watch it again. Aaron Taylor Johnson in that one.
Yes.
Here's another yin yang for you, Billy. Drive, and then the Fall Guy. Because he's a stunt guy in Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah,
that
go
would be
ahead.
a that
Not
would
as
be
funny
a
though. Not as funny.
weirdly not as hilarious. Yeah. And then like there's some of the ones that everyone liked, you know, Deadpool and Wolverine, Dune 2. I mean, those are sort of like go without saying.
I have Dune 2 over there on 4K.
Is it still
And
wrapped?
it's just
Is
been
that right? Is it
still wrapped.
Oh man.
Sitting over there, god damn it.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
get
a good time. I went in like almost like, okay, everyone's been talking about how good this is. Wow me with it. I dare ya. And then sure enough, I was like, oh, actually, this is really good.
Yeah.
That's just like big, gorgeous sci-fi. Like,
Now you're talking about Dune
big
2 or
scope.
the
Dune
newest
2.
Dune franchise as a whole? We're talking about just Dune 2.
I mean, Dune 2 specifically. The first
Okay.
one too, the scale and the scope of everything was sort of awe-inspiring, and this one just like ratchets it up even more. And then there's also a Netflix movie that I wanted to call out because not a lot of people have even heard about it, but it's called It's What's Inside. And it was this little Netflix movie. I think they acquired it from one of the big festivals, and I'd heard about it. Like I know some people involved with it, and I watched it and I was like, actually, this is awesome. And it's basically like this group of friends getting together, and they've got this device that can swap bodies. And so they all swap bodies with each other. And then it's just this like really crazy. They just go crazy with that concept. And then there's all these backstories that come into play. And then, you know, there's people sleeping with each other in different bodies kind of thing. It's wild, but it's a lot of fun. And a surprise from Netflix. I think you guys were talking about surprises from Netflix. That one really surprised me. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Lots of really, really good actors too.
So it's kind of like it's just a drama.
It's like is
it a thriller?
It's sort of horror. It's sort of thriller. Yeah, I would say it's probably more drama than anything, but it's also really funny. It's really like fast and frenetic, and
I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Like it's a good one to put on, and it'll fill your evening and make an evening real exciting.
A title appropriately. Somebody knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
they titled that movie. It's What's Inside, baby.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's one similar to The Substance. That's one that takes its concept and really like hammers it home. So that was a blast.
All right.
And then what else did I have in here?
Madam Web.
Madam Web again, top of the list.
You hate women, Billy. You hate women.
God, yes, of course. Speaking of that, let me negate that real quick. Blink Twice, I thought was really great. Zoe Kravitz's directorial debut. That one was surprisingly like well-directed, well-told little thriller. And then one more that really surprised me that I did not expect to like was Horizon, the Kevin Costner movie. Because
the Western.
The Western. It's really long and it's really strange the way that they've structured. I mean, it's a 4-part movie basically.
Right.
It's like a 12-hour story, and you really only get the first parts. So it's like a 3-hour movie of first acts. And I fully expected to go see it and not like it and whatever, but I was strangely engaged with it. And it's definitely not for everybody, but I really appreciated it.
Is that on Max now?
I actually don't know. I was lucky enough to be able to see it. I saw it with Kevin Costner doing a Q&A afterward. Yeah. That may have pushed me over the edge into liking it more because he was so passionate about it. But yeah, that was like really big and cinematic and a beautiful sweeping Western. Just be prepared for no stories to pay off at all.
Oh, because it's setting it up for the next.
I mean, it's just the beginning of all the stories.
The 4 movies?
He said that he was planning 4. The second one is already done. They're just in negotiations for whether to release it or not because the first one did not do well. So that's the conversation. Yeah, that's the conversation. I think he's really fighting that, but yeah. We'll see how it goes.
He's a theater guy. He's like, I did not want this.
I
can see that. Yeah.
Were there any others?
I liked the first Omen. Oh, Civil War. That was the other one that I left the theater feeling really good about that one.
The Alex Garland Civil War, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's on Max. I think I have that in the queue to eventually watch.
Yeah, that one. It's a slow, sort of bleak and dreary drama, but man, it gets intense and like stays there for a long time. And then in the end, you just like, I don't know. I had a smile on my face at the end.
I did too.
But it was. I thought it was pretty great.
And that's it took me a beat to recognize her, but it's the kind of the younger actress in it whose name escapes me just now. She's the lead in Alien Romulus,
who's in Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep. And Kirsten Dunst is the reporter.
Yeah. That's one. Like all the actors are great. Like Alex Garland knows what he's doing, and there's a lot of really interesting scenes that play out in that movie.
Cool.
The trailers didn't do it any favors. It kind of missold it as being a very different movie. Huh?
Yeah,
it was
I think
like
people expect
an action movie.
Yeah,
like an action movie.
There's a lot of action at the end. Like there's a big, huge, fight.
Build up.
But
nice.
But it's clearly not they're not going for like the Rambo effect here.
Yeah,
right. Copy that. That would be. I think we would watch that too, though, John, if that's what happened. Everyone just at the end. I think.
But Billy, let me just ask you, like the one scene where I can't remember his name, but where they're burying the bodies and they run into.
Jesse Plemons.
I was like. Because you had no idea what the hell was going to happen.
Oh yeah, it's intense. There's the Jesse Plemons.
Thank you. Yes,
in the middle of the movie, it's in the trailers, so you know exactly what's going to happen in that moment.
But there's so much more of it, though.
Oh, tense. Yeah, it plays out. It's super realistic and grounded and gritty, but like it is so uncomfortable and tense.
You're sweating.
Watching.
Good.
Yeah.
Suspense, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, man. I like that one a lot. And then I had a couple that. These are not movies that came out this year, but movies that I watched this year, so I'll associate with 2024. I finally watched Paul Schrader's Hardcore, which I kind of loved. And then After Hours, Scorsese's After Hours, which I also loved.
I've never seen that.
Everyone told me it was crap. So many people told me it was crap. And then I watched it and I was like, wait, I love this. So yeah, I just kind of associate those with this year. But
is it because it's just kind of bonkers and people are like, we don't want bonkers, Martin Scorsese. We want gangster.
It's funny and it's sort of like what's that word? Like magical realism a little bit.
I think people hate
quirky and weird.
I think so many people hate it because it's a movie that is designed to make you feel anxious and frustrated.
That might be too.
What he's going through the whole time, like it's just literally you're just itching for him to actually finally make it home, and it's a tough sit.
Okay,
I think you're right. Yeah, but I watched it and I loved it.
Copy that. All right, let's go to chat here. What's some of the films chat enjoyed here? Perhaps not the best, but Heretic was good. Has anybody seen Heretic?
I saw Heretic. Yeah, I liked it. I really liked a lot of it. And then at the end, the guy I was with, we were watching it, like both of us just left feeling a little unsatisfied and we couldn't really figure out why. Like, Hugh Grant in it is great. And the two actresses in it are both great. And like the writing's pretty good. It's something about the third act. It just sort of undercuts a lot of what's being set up, I think.
Okay.
I mean, my opinion, but I know people loved it. Like people were raving about it quite a bit.
Nice. All right, let's keep it going here. Champ saying hello to everybody in the dojo right now. What's up, Champ? Or Kevin, Big Kev is just jumping straight to the worst. The Crow and Joker 2. We'll get to that. We'll get to everybody's worst picks later. Let's see what we got here. It looks like WB is a bit worried about the new Superman movie. I don't know. Have you guys heard anything about the new Superman movie? Let's see here. He is absolutely correct. Shadow Strays got me in the heart at the end there.
That's phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
Incredibly phenomenal. And ridiculously, beautifully violent in a really, what Timothée Hanto stuff always is. If you saw The Night Comes for Us, you know what to expect in terms of violence. But what The Night Comes for Us did with stabby knives, this does with big slashing katanas and exploding nail bombs. Everything else in between.
You had me at katanas.
High-tech ninjas with predator vision.
High-tech ninjas? What?
Yes. I love it. All right, Wolverine says Rebel Ridge, Terminator Zero, Terrifier 3.
I totally forgot about Rebel Ridge. I did see Rebel Ridge. And yes.
Life After Fighting. Now, what I've heard from people that have enjoyed Rebel Ridge said everything's great about it, but do not expect an action movie.
It's not an action movie.
You will
it's got action beats in it.
You will
and
have
when the
action movie blue balls. You will be like, oh shit, it's about oh shit, they pissed him off here. Oh, he grabbed his gun. So if you're expecting that, you're gonna have blue balls. But if you're expecting just a good drama thriller, you'll like it. That's what I heard, John.
There's a lot of good conversation. Like Don Johnson and again, I forgot the actor's name. I'm almost prepared today. But when they're talking to each other, oh my god, it's a good time. I mean, there's a lot, and there's a lot of cerebral stuff going on there. And then when the action does hit, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's like it's action that's like design that you haven't seen, like because he's. He never went to war, and that's the thing. Like they're saying, like how he was never, but he didn't go to war because he was too valuable. Because what he knew to teach the ones going to war, and that's what made him dangerous. Right. I loved it. I thought
nice. Yeah, I heard everyone pretty much loved the movie.
It is slow paced.
We got Life After Fighting on his list there. Check that out, John. Yeah, that's right. Represent.
And is Terminator Zero the animated one?
That's the one. Yeah. Again, I saw the first episode, but that's been about it.
It's well done. I enjoyed it. Let's see. Shadow Strays was brilliant and probably the best action film of 2024. There we go.
2024, 204. Yeah. Way ahead of us.
Absolutely.
And Nate Dogs, what's going on, man? Yo, good to see you, brother. Yeah, nice. Here we go. Not action movies, but I loved Zone of Interest, Anora, and Promised Land. Any you guys seen that?
I haven't seen any of those yet.
I'm come up right.
All right.
I don't know if I'm brave enough to watch Zone of Interest.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris Angel? How you doing, brother? Hey, all right. So now, chat, you guys can go ahead. Some of you started already. There's some of the movies you did not like this year. Let us know in chat so I can bring it up on the screen. Some movies you hated or just at least were disappointed in. Let us know. I'm already seeing it right now. But now we're going to go through the disappointed movies list. Fanatical disappointments.
Crow 2 is way up there. But on top of the list of movies that shouldn't have really ever been made, probably. Mm-hmm. Or if you were going to make it, just don't make it that same guy. Like, just have the Crow bringing back some other non-Eric Draven guy. But for how, because I saw that after seeing Boy Kills World, and Skarsgård's really good in terms of the action beats in Boy Kills World, and I thought his wings were massively clipped by everything about The Crow 2. Though it did have weirdly had some pretty good needle drops in the soundtrack. I was kind of a bit taken aback by the quality of some of the songs that they picked, and the cinematography looked really good, which made it even more frustrating that the movie was kind of ultimately pretty sucky. That was absolutely a disappointment. Didn't see Joker 2 yet. Don't know if I will see Joker 2. I did see, we briefly mentioned The Killer early on. John, did you mention The Killer? Or John Woo's?
I mentioned that I hadn't seen it.
That was a real surprise. Like, I was expecting that to absolutely spectacularly suck. And didn't actually mind it as much, and preferred it over Silent Night. I thought Silent Night was a massive disappointment. I didn't see that till the very beginning of 2024, so kind of still counts, right? Even though that was the last year. Silent Night I hated. I had really big expectations for it, but it really, really let me down. So the kind of by contrast, The Killer was actually not bad. It's not a patch on his Hong Kong The Killer, but different sort of movie, different kind of energy.
That's what I heard. I heard, like, if you're a fan of the original Killer, don't go in, like trying to think like this is going to be better than that. It's its own beast, and just enjoy it for what it is. I mean, completely. And they're saying that John Woo, like in his, like where he is now in stages of age and everything, like, he's lost a step or two. That's what people are saying.
It felt more like him. I don't want to. I'm going to have to put on my glasses and get out my pretentious pipe, right? But this felt like him really kind of getting to express just how much he loved kind of French New Wave cinema. So it feels very...
Be fair, John, they said the same thing about the Crow remake.
Really?
Just take it what it is, man. Just take it what it is.
No, that Crow remake was a tough set, right? But
me and Lady Pamphlet are doing this right now with a lot of titles. We are waiting. We are waiting, and then we're going to do a massive video at some point. We are waiting to watch Crow. What is it? Megalopolis, Billy? Is that the name? Is that how you say it?
Yep.
We're waiting for that. Oh yeah, we're just like, oh, give us the Joker 2. We are waiting. We're like, oh, please give us the bad. We want to see this and talk about it. So, but yeah, go ahead, Dragon.
I think that's me. I'm really lucky. I didn't have that much time to watch as much stuff as normal. So the strike rate for me of things that I watched that I really enjoyed was ridiculously high this year. So
now is Bill ANUBIS, Bill Skarsgård, is he Nosferatu? Is he in that?
Yes, he is.
Oh, so he's going to end the year on a high note.
Yeah.
Okay, because he had a rough year, unfortunately. Because Boy Kills World bombed and The Crow bombed.
Yeah, Boy Kills World should have done better. I don't think it cost that
Boy
much.
Kills World should have done way better than it did. It just probably wasn't marketed very well.
Yeah, that went away quickly. I wanted to see it, but it went away so fast.
That's the type of movie, though, where it's not for mainstream.
No, it's not. It's not.
I think it really didn't cost that much, and it's kind of made for outside the studio system. I think it's South African, isn't it, or South American?
And it's still bombed.
Yeah,
maybe the advertisement. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is right up my alley."
Oh, me too. I was
but yeah, I guess the casual audience is probably like, "What the fuck? What is this? What's happening?" when they saw the trailer, So I don't know.
All I know is I was in the theater during that last fighting sequence, like, oh shit.
But it's cool that he's in Nosferatu. Nice, awesome, good for Bill.
All
right, ANUBIS, disappointments.
I didn't have that seen yet, so when it comes to Tubi, I will finally check out The Crow, but I know it sucks, so I didn't have to go watch it in the theater.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows that's like one of my all-time favorite films. So,
yeah,
the original.
Yeah.
Just put that out there. Yeah. The other films, these are the only ones that really made my list. Salem's Lot, the remake, bombed. I didn't like it.
I heard. I was at the Stephen King convention, and I feel like everyone that I talked to, it had just come out. Everyone that I talked to was like, "Did you see that yet?" And I said, "No," and they're like, "Don't watch it. Don't bother." One by one. I was like, "Did you watch it?"
That's actually a perfect segue here. I'll bring this up now. So, we have seen it. No. We have. Me and Lanny Fat Blood have seen a different movie. We have seen, finally, Alien Romulus. And right now, if you're a channel member and if you're follow us on Patreon, you get to see our massive breakdown spoiler review of Alien Romulus. And after that, we talk about tons and tons of random horror movies we also saw. So right now, available for channel members, can watch it right now, or if you support us over there on Patreon for exclusive content, it's literally only 99 cents, you guys. 99 cents. Check it out. It's hilarious. And with Lady Fat, you're gonna have some comedy. But yeah, we seen Alien Romulus.
I forgot about that.
I will not spoil what we thought of it. You're gonna have to check it out.
I forgot about that. That should have been on my disappointments list.
Don't worry, I got you.
Right. So yeah, make sure guys check it out. Check out that episode. But a future next episode that we're doing exclusively for patrons and channel members, we're going to be talking about the whole entire Salem's Lot franchise, all of it. The original. There was another series that came out in the 2000s that not that many people talk about it.
Rob Lowe
Rob Lowe. Hilariously, there's a hilarious sequel. We talk about that too, and the remake. That's all I'm going to say about the remake. Jesus fucking Christ! All right, so back to you, ANUBIS.
The only other ones that I kept hearing was pretty decent, but I didn't really care for was Oddity, Watchers, and Arcadian with Nicolas Cage. That one was not very good for me.
Copy that. What was the one before Arcadian?
Watchers. The Watchers.
Oh, I heard Watchers was bad.
Yeah.
I heard that was not good.
I was going to attempt to watch Tarot, but everyone around me said don't. So I just
which one?
Tarot on Netflix.
Oh,
Tarot, is that what it's called?
I heard that was really bad too.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah. Billy came over the physical dojo. We had a fun movie night. We both watched Oddity. We both really enjoyed it. But I when you said you were disappointed by it on Facebook, I know exactly what you're talking about. I knew
it's probably
already.
just because more hype than anything. Like, you know,
yeah.
I was
like
honestly
when it was,
I had it backwards. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. When
That's
we
all right.
watched it, I hadn't heard anything about it, and so I watched it, and I was like, oh, that was fun. Like, that was a good time. And then I realized there was all this hype about it afterward, and that did surprise me that there was all the hype about it because we had
such
fun
a small
watching
movie.
it. Such a small movie, and nothing groundbreaking or anything, but nothing awful, terrible. But I was really surprised that there was so much hype around it. But
I knew exactly why when ANUBIS was like, I was disappointed. I was like, I know why. I knew exactly. But yeah, it was just me and Billy enjoyed it because I don't know, it was just perfect timing for me. It was
sometimes it's better if you're not always tuned in to what everyone's saying around you, because then you can kind of go in blind.
I heard a few things, but not the hype. I heard like, hey, check this out, but not like, Oddity will make you come. Like, it wasn't like that. But yeah, it was a creepy little thriller I kind of needed at that time in my life. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I needed that. But I did want more gore, especially at the end. But other than
I did like the chair scene when like it
that was great.
I thought that was
great. The wooden man. Man. Any other disappointments?
That's it, really. I mean, everything else, like Romulus, those are kind of like mid to me. They're not really disappointing, but they're not vastly great either. So it's
right. Meh. Meh level there.
Meh.
John, disappointments.
So I'll start with Alien Romulus, but I have a love-hate relationship with Alien Romulus. Now,
I could see that too.
Yeah. As a fan from the beginning, I was, I remember watching the original Alien. My dad, bought the first VCR home, and what he would do is he would cut out the bad parts of the movies and want me to watch them. So I didn't get to see the chest bursting. See, I remember that when I finally saw it, I was like, "That's what happened." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
But your dad was already editing them out, all the nudity and everything. Like, here you go. This is a really
7, so what are you gonna do, right? Like, he's like, "John, you're gonna love movies, but you gotta love all of them the right way when you're older."
That was me too, man. That was me too.
But so I was enjoying Alien Romulus, and the anti-gravity scene was freaking kick-ass. But do you remember the days when xenomorphs were scary enough to be the main antagonist of the movie? Now it's like the last 25 minutes for watching this thing that I could only describe as a deformed center for the Los Angeles Lakers, and I'm just like, what? And Fede Alvarez is a great filmmaker, right? But now, and I swear to God, I'm sitting in the theater and I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, because Fede Alvarez has directed this movie, and then that last 25 minutes is Ridley Scott going, "Hey, put this in." Okay, we got to have some more Prometheus bullshit in it. It's like, can we just have xenomorphs and like make more badass, different xenomorphs? And
that's what I thought was gonna happen. I mean, the trailer, like you would sit there and you go, "Oh, this is gonna be gory fun."
Right. And then they did the homage, like Sigourney Weaver, where she's like this and it's coming at her, and I'm like, oh, and then like at the end, that he's like, "Get away from you, bitch." I'm like, did you have to say the whole line? I'm like, that was just I'm like, please.
John, did you hear?
I'm like, there's homages and there's just ramming it down your throat. It's like, yeah, we get it.
John, did you hear Fede Alvarez speaking about that line specifically?
No,
I did not.
He shot a couple of different versions of it and then tested it both ways. And
okay.
he said every fiber of his being was like, "Don't use the fucking line. It's too cheesy. We don't need it." And every test screening they had it, the roof came off. The audience.
Well, I should have been in there because I would have been like, "Do not put that in."
I knew it.
Same. I had like a physical negative reaction to that line specifically. But
the thing is, he hesitates too. So it's like, I'm like,
no, that was my oddity reaction.
Like, I thought he was just going to say the one part of it, but then he was like, "You bitch." I'm like, oh, he had to finish it. Okay, because we didn't know what was going to happen next. So, but yeah, so I liked it, but then the last 25 minutes, I was like, you know what? It turned me off completely.
Started losing me with the Ash bits as well. I couldn't get past that. I thought I kind of felt that they should have used that because Andy was really good. The guy who played Andy was amazing.
Absolutely.
It should have been a different version of him. And given that they had a chip going back and forth, you should have just had two versions of him running around. It would have been so much cooler.
And then just shoving it down your throat with the homages. I'm like, we got it. This is like, pleasing alien. But you don't have to hit us over the head with it. It's like we understand what's going on here.
This needs to stop.
Now go over two more that are fresh in my mind.
Reboot and remake stuff needs to come on, man. You guys could be subtle with it.
Yes,
you could just be subtle. We'll be like, aw, it's diehard fans. We'll be like, aw, or we'll be like, oh, well, that was fun. But when it's just going back to Drive, Ryan Gosling stomping the head in the elevator scene with the member berries, just stomping the audience in the head with the member berries. It's like, fucking hell, man. But yeah, go ahead, John.
So the next one is probably, this is more, disposable Netflix bullcrap, is Trigger Warning with Jessica Alba. I like Jessica Alba. There was like little moments of like, yes, her kicking ass, and I was just like, but I was so frustrated with the movie, and then the whole ending was crap, and like it was cliched, and it's like Netflix just being like, it was kind of like Interceptor with Elsa Pataki. Boy, did I grown when I watched that movie too, and I wanted to like that movie as well, but it's like I want to see women kick ass, but I just want to see them kick ass in better movies and with given better material to do. But I think my ultimate disappointment of 2024 was The Killer's Game with Dave Bautista.
Really?
Yeah, if you watched
it,
that
looked fun.
Yeah,
damn it, and I had all our favorites in the movie.
Okay.
God damn
and
it
had JJ Loco Perry directing it. So I was like, yes, I was all in. David, I didn't get to see it in the theater because, again, I was dealing with a bunch of crap. But I finally got to watch it on streaming, and we talked about it on the Actionally. And it tonally, it's all over the place. It's like, is it a romantic comedy with violent action? It's like, and it gets ridiculous. And then it's like, and then they're trying to overdo each other with the over the top assassins. Then you have Scott Adkins doing his 5 minutes, and Dave Bautista is such a, you didn't think he was going to become such a good actor, because you have The Rock, but I think he's gotten better, in terms of, the movies that he's doing and everything. But I was, as an action fan, I was just like, I was enjoying some of the action, but it was such a misfire for me on so many levels. Yeah.
Copy that. Billy.
I got a few, but I want to name one that you're going to appreciate first.
Okay.
I think it was earlier this year, but we watched it together. The Wages of Fear remake from this year.
Oh my God. That was this year, bro.
Yeah, that was this year.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I forgot we even reviewed that fucking movie.
It was, I feel like both of us, like right away when we started recording, we're like, yeah, fuck this movie. It was like, it was just, and like, I'm a little biased because The Wages of Fear is my all-time favorite movie. It's my answer for my favorite movie of all time. Right there, boom. The original one from 1954. And it's like one of the most suspenseful movies I've ever seen. And so I love it. I went into the new one, knowing it was going to be super different and probably not great, but whatever. And it was just a mess. Like there's like an action scene in the beginning that's so lackluster, and then there's like no car stuff. It was just bizarre why they even did it. And it was one of those movies where I was like, I wish this didn't exist. I would feel better knowing it didn't exist. Anyway, that one was like a big disappointment for this year. And then we already talked about Alien Romulus. That one was so mid that I think it was even more frustrating.
Yeah. Just before you jump on, sorry.
Oh yeah.
How did the remake compare to Friedkin's version, to Sorcerer?
Oh, Friedkin's version is still like, it's awesome and like super different from the original too. Yeah. But the new one, it almost has nothing to do with any of the first two. There's like a short sequence where they're driving trucks with explosives. I feel like it's maybe 30 minutes of the movie, which is like the whole conceit of the first two.
Time the other day, Sorcerer.
It's good, man.
The Wages of Nothing.
The Wages of Nothing. Yeah. No, it's good. Like it's
disappointment.
I don't usually like rail against movies. I'm always like, it's not for me. Like that's most of the rest of this list. It's like, it's just not for me. It didn't strike me, whatever. But that one, I was just like, no, this is bad. You've done a bad thing.
Yeah. And we were like, I think we even said like, even if there was like Michael Bay came in and he did like an action movie version of, similar plot where they have to transport the dynamite and all that. Like, fine, let's just go bonkers.
Yeah,
but
it's something.
It couldn't even give us that, and the most underwhelming action ever.
Yeah,
and one of the guys that was in the movie, he made 2 really good Netflix action movies. What were they called? You remember, Billy? Fuck.
No, you told me about them.
But I can't remember that. But yeah, I'll look it up. But yeah, go ahead.
It's the guy who did Extraction.
No. He's French, correct?
Yeah, he's French.
I was gonna say, isn't it French? Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's a French adaptation, but the original book and the 54 version are all French. So like, it's a very French movie. But that one,
Lost Bullet.
I think
both Lost Bullet.
Oh, I love Lost Bullet. I enjoyed that one.
The guy from both Lost Bullet movies is in The Wages of Fear and does nothing.
So they're like, there's action in it.
I turned into Rick Myers right there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But you got me all angry, Billy. I forgot about the goddamn
I knew.
movie.
That's why I had to start out with it, because that's a big no-no for me this year. But like,
that's how you know you hated it, when you get angry when you're watching.
Yeah.
Like, I'm angry watching.
I almost flipped my desk over just now. Another one that I was sort of flabbergasted that it happened was Trap. M. Night Shyamalan's Trap with Josh Hartnett.
I
that one
to see
is
that one. Now you're gonna deter me. It's okay.
Baffling from top to bottom. Like, what are we doing? Like, it just read like an outline that someone sat down and hammered out really quickly and then just went and shot it. Like, it just, nothing makes any logical sense at all. Anyway, I don't even need to spend my time talking about it, because like M. Night Shyamalan, I kind of know what to expect now, and it's just real schlock. It's just every version of that's not great and doesn't work. And then I had stuff.
Is he the number 1 hit or miss director?
Yes.
He's had more misses.
Oh, great.
Oh,
yeah, I think the misses way outweigh the hits at this point.
Yeah.
I think the only one
misses
that I liked was Glass, and before that it was like
I didn't see Glass.
Outside of that, I haven't really liked anything else.
Yeah,
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable and Sixth Sense. Those are great. The earlier stuff is amazing, but after The Village, I didn't really like anything until Glass. So Glass was like the last one that I even liked.
I remember having fun with Split, and that one, like, it still like wasn't great, but
it was a great performance.
James McAvoy was having fun. Yeah. And then the rest of this year was like, a lot of the stuff that people were hyping, especially the smaller indie horror stuff, I just didn't end up liking. Like Late Night with the Devil, I was like pretty mid. I expected to love it, but I ended up being pretty mid.
That had a lot of
in a violent.
I can see that there was a lot of hype for that, so I get it.
Yeah, and In a Violent Nature was the same thing. Like, everyone was talking about, like, oh, it's amazing, it's amazing, and I was just kind of left cold. I was like, there's some cool kills, but man, there's nothing happening.
Bro, I totally fucking forgot I watched that guy.
I thought I was watching a Mortal Kombat movie.
I totally fucking forgot I watched that movie.
I thought they were going to say, and I was like, what are we
Oh my God. I posted for the members.
If you're going to do a movie through the eyes of the killer,
I did a
make
rant.
the killer interesting.
I did a rant with Sexy Sumo on that movie.
Yeah,
and I couldn't. I was just, and I'm the slasher guy.
Yeah,
and I was like, "What are you doing? The last 10 minutes of the movie, bro. Well, there's a lot to complain about. It's a walking simulator.
There's no
walking fucking simulator. This movie. Sorry to hijack your rant.
No,
this
good.
Movie
take it.
Should have been a short film. This should have been a 10 to 15 minute short movie. Everyone would have loved it. They would have thought it was great.
It was never ending.
Get to the fucking shit. We have the one scene where he takes spoilers. Fuck it. he rips the guy's spine out, so the guy's like paralyzed, so he can't feel anything. And then feels like 10 minutes of dragging the guy's paralyzed body to the shed. Takes 10 minutes, takes his fucking time to put up the thing to the saw blade, wood chipper, whatever the fuck thing it was, to cut him up. And the guy's just looking like this. His arm's getting cut off, and the guy's just like, because he doesn't fucking feel anything. So what's the goddamn point?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fuck this movie in a violent nature. There's people out there jizzing all over this fucking movie. I'm like, oh my God. I'm sorry, but being a slasher villain should be fun. It should not be tedious.
Yeah.
You think Jason Voorhees walking around bored?
Yeah, I'm so glad, because when I did like the trailer reaction to that, I was like, well, I'm gonna check this out. But now that I'm listening to all this, I'm not even going there.
In the theater. I almost saw it in the theater. I was like, oh, we're gonna go on a slasher ride. We're gonna follow the slasher villain. We're gonna go on this ride. This is gonna be cool. Fuck you. There was like two really good kills. Yeah. 2 really good kills. But Billy, the last 10 to 15 minutes.
I feel you.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
And then the way the movie ends, it's like, oh, the movie's over now. See ya. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That was one that I was watching, and I was like,
Jesus
Christ.
People
like this? I'm all about a cool horror concept and doing interesting things with horror, especially like the tropes of horror, like, hey, do some cool shit with it. But that one literally did nothing. It kind of stopped at the idea of, what if we followed like a Jason Voorhees through the woods? And they were like,
make it interesting though.
He walks through the woods a bunch.
Oh, it
there
did.
you go. Let's go shoot it.
Relentlessly. Yes.
Yeah. And there were a couple good kills that were like interesting, but
I love how he had magical hearing powers.
Yeah.
Did you like that? Because they didn't want the audience to be too bored. So he could hear a mile away. Hey, let's set up the campsite here, and maybe we can do some fucking later and roast some marshmallows with fucking graham crackers and shit. He's hearing that a mile away because they don't want the audience to fall asleep. Fuck you!
He got Samurai all fired up, man.
Go watch Bone Cold, for fuck's sake.
We know what Preston's worst movie of 2020.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God.
We've stumbled on it here. I'm so happy to put that on my list.
What the fuck is this?
You've missed all these good movies, but you've seen all these like Wages of Fear, and now you saw this one. It's like, those are the movies you watched.
Well, the trailer had me. I was like, hey, let's go, because I'm a slasher guy. But anyway, Jesus. Billy. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
I'm just going to throw a couple more out there because I feel like that was it. That was the climax of the bad ones. Long Legs, another one that I beautifully shot, like really cool, like interesting premise. Just left me like, what are we doing? Like, I'm so bored with this. And then what else? Am I the only one that saw Megalopolis? Oh, damn.
I think so.
Listen. I left that theater going.
Did it make you want to go to the club? Adam Driver talking like that throughout the movie?
Yeah. I left that theater. I did not know if I liked it or not. I was like, I can't tell. I've never felt this before. I'm so confused if I'm impressed with the audacity of the filmmaking and like the big vision, or I'm like angry at the terrible performances that clearly weren't intentional, or just how disjointed it all is. It's so incredibly bizarre. So I put it on my
fascinating. Was it fascinating? Bizarre?
Yes and no. Bizarre. It's so weird. It's so strange.
The Human Centipede movies are the fucking Godfather trilogy. Well, actually, the first 2 Godfather movies compared to In a Violent Shit. Go ahead, Billy.
No, I think that was it. I think that was it for me.
Well, actually, I was curious about Billy because you mentioned that you didn't like Strange Darling, so I was curious what your issues were with it.
That's right. Strange Darlings, there were things in it that I thought were so good and worked really well. Like everything in that hotel room with the 2 of them, I was into it and invested, and like they were doing really interesting like switcheroos with whether it was a real moment or not, and I really liked that. But as soon as this sort of twist happens, and you're on that for the rest of the movie, I just kind of dropped off, and it felt like more clever than it really was, if that makes sense. Like, and then all of the kills I thought were just real schlocky and kind of poorly shot. The one I'm thinking of specifically is the one inside the hotel where the killer goes in and like 2 people die, and it's very like quick and kind of off camera, but cheated for saving effects and stuff. And I was just sort of taken aback by that. And so like after the hotel, I was just really tapped out of it. But that was another one that, people really loved it. And I felt like such a curmudgeon for watching it and being like, not
I just thought that, I see what you're saying. Because like the kills to me kind of were not they weren't as impressive, but they weren't really the important part of the film. But because I think they were kind of like you said, the hotel where they were role playing a little bit in there, that was really cool. It was like you said, we didn't know what the hell was going on between the 2 of them.
Yeah,
but I thought that Willa Fitzgerald, the main actress, was amazing in this. Like,
the actors were really good. Yeah, actors were really good, and I thought the same cinematography too was really great. Really interesting ideas. Just overall, just like script didn't really work for me, and that kind of tanks the movie for me most of the time.
Yeah,
it's on the list though. We want to check it out over here.
Worth checking out. Worth checking out.
Yeah. A little taste of our most recent exclusive channel members and patrons video with Lady Fat Blood. We talked about a movie. Well, actually, I talked about it because I've seen it. It's a TV movie from the 70s, 1972. And I'm going to show you a clip from it.
Heroes.
All right. I'm going to show you a clip right now.
He did. He slapped that ass.
Gargoyles, 1972.
He just slapped that ass.
You saw what I just showed you, right? Yeah. Low budget TV movie from the early 70s, 1,000 million times better than In a Violent Shit.
Oh my God.
It's not, it's funny. I thought I had nothing to say today.
Maybe the killer should have slapped one of the girls out. Like, he should have been like,
see, Samurai is so mad now because like of all the films he hasn't seen, that's the one he did.
It's like you gotta start watching some good ones stat, man, because it's like you're gonna become jaded. It's like
oh man. All right, well, let's go to chat really quick and see what were some of their disappointments of 2024. Hold on, let me go. I gotta go all the way back up here. Hold on, let me go back up here.
Yeah, they're on some other kind of thing right now.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I saw End of Days. I was like, what were we talking about? End of Days?
They're comparing
random questions.
They're doing their own yin and yangs.
All right, here we go. I'm catching up here. We got Geeky Andre in the house. Good to see you. They're talking about Mufasa. Anybody excited for that next year? Let's see. My dad wanted to see Madam Web for whatever reason. Severio, you're always getting dragged to some of these movies, man.
Yeah, for Dakota Johnson.
Speaking of Megalopolis effect, Billy, as of right now, Madam Web was that for me and Lady Fat Blood. We're watching this movie and we're like, just baffled. We're baffled. It was fascinating because it was just one of those. It was fascinating to watch. The movie was not fascinating, but it was fascinating to watch because we were like the whole time we're like, who is this for? Who's this movie for? The action is terrible, so action fans can't enjoy it. Girls can't like it. Females can't like it. There's not enough in there for them to like it. The special effects are terrible. This has one of the probably one of the worst comic book movie villains I've ever seen in a movie. I mean, think of the worst Marvel movie villains. They're like God tier compared to the Marvel villain that's in Madam Web. There's some interesting concepts in there. They could have done something with it, but the fact that the trailer. Do you guys remember the trailer? Probably not. Do you remember in the trailer when they showed her group of spider women, and they're all in their, what's her name? Sydney. What's her name?
Sydney Sweeney.
Sweeney. She's in her costume, and they show the other girls. They're in their costume, right? Yeah. Well, guess fucking what? You see that right at the end of the movie, and then it's end credits. Thank you.
Oh
Thank you for paying and playing. Yeah. I did that at the screen. I was like, really? Superhero movies need to stop doing this when they do their origin movie.
Oh, what's up, Lady Fat Blood?
Oh, Lady Fat's here. We're talking about Madam Web, but we'll go into a deep dive a little bit later. But there's so much ADR, Billy. It's gonna drive you nuts.
Oh, they're just rewriting it the whole time in post production. Probably
You see the main villain say something, right? You see him mouth it, and then there's like a behind shot of him, and he's still talking for like 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. Again, action sucks, special effects sucks, villain sucks, and then we want to see these girls kick ass, and you couldn't even give us that.
Yeah.
Like,
again, my number one right at the top.
Credits. I couldn't believe we were. It's fascinating. So if you're bored and you want to watch it for free, just out of curiosity, you're going to be scratching your head. You're going to be like, "What was the point?" At least Morbius. Hey, well, maybe vampire fans will like this, right? Or maybe there's some Marvel fans out there that like it. Kraven the Hunter. Hey, well, it looks like it's got some R-rated gore and action. There's some stunt people that we know that are in there. Maybe we got, at least there's something for the audience, intended audience. Madam Web, you're like, what? Not even like Lifetime Channel lovers will like Madam Web. There's nothing there. There's a scene where they're just in the forest hanging out, just chilling, laying there talking about nothing while Madam Web is out in the city doing stuff.
Well, they're just throwing out.
Then they go to a fucking Denny's, and then they dance on the table for the boys there, and then the villains show up. I know I'm actually making it sound exciting and entertaining now. So good, bad. But
I was like, wait, they're dancing on the tables? What are you talking about?
But
I'm
even
pulling it
that,
up on the second screen right now.
Even that, there's nothing for people to be like, say, there's not even that in the movie. It's nothing. It's the wages of nothing. But it's still better, as bad a Madam Web is. It's still better than you know what I'm about to say. Holy shit. All right, let me get to the list here. Got Godzilla X Con fans. All right, Fall Guy. There you go. Geeky Andre says the Fall Guy was a lot of fun. I'm just catching up to everybody here. Hysteria with Bruce Campbell was a fun show.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Let's see.
It's good. It's a good show.
Let's see.
My wife cried during the Fall Guy.
The First Omen was a good prequel.
Oh, I like the First Omen too, actually.
Civil War. We got some fans here. It's just Civil War here. Let's see. It is one of the most boring, useless films I've ever seen. You're going to do a film from a killer's perspective. Make sure he knows how to jog. Jesus Christ. Well said. Well said. Zone of Interest. Promised Land. There we go. Promised Land. There you go. I'm surprised you haven't seen Joker 2, Severio.
I just got a screener for it, so I can now watch it for free. And I don't know if I'm going to watch Joker 2.
That's how you know.
It's like going to watch it for free. Going to watch it for free. For free. For free.
Yeah.
For free. For free.
I can't tell you how many times I sat at my computer and because I get screeners all the time to review, and I'm just like, and then I just watch Die Hard again. I'm like, I'm gonna go watch Die Hard again.
Nigel says, talk about the Crow reboot. I mean, it's not the Crow Wicked Prayer.
Oh my God, what a train wreck that movie! You want to talk about a train wreck?
Yes, wow. But Mortal Kombat 2020, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Which movie's more entertaining? For different reasons. You could do that with the Crow Wicked Prayer. It's so bad, it's good.
Anything entertaining about the Crow.
Reboot it.
Mortal Kombat 2021. I mean, if they had just kept it between the storyline of Sub-Zero and Scorpion, that thing would have been lit. But they went off in that whole other crap, man.
Yeah, and they decided to not show the fights that well in the middle. Somebody else came in and was like, "Oh,
it was like
what happened?"
It
was like two different editors.
It was like, like the beginning, you're just like, ooh, even with the CGI blood, I get it, but it's like, I'm like, ooh, yeah, and then it's like,
oh fuck, you know, it's like Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. Let's show that gloriousness. Yeah, all right. What's Sonya Blade doing over here? Oh. Like,
Well, that's how you know.
Everybody pair up and fight each other at the end. Go. Everybody
you know,
pair up. We got to end the movie. Hurry up. Jack,
where's Christopher Lambert when you need him?
It's like, what are we doing, dude? Oh, by the way, did you guys know a Hellboy movie came out this year?
Oh, that's right.
I knew about it. I haven't seen it.
Holy shit!
I have not seen it. I think it just came out on.
And I did not get around.
I have not even seen the trailer to this, and I've already predicted this by default. This is going to be better than the last one.
Well, that's what Kevin says.
Oh, yeah. I never saw the last one. I just heard such awful things.
David,
I love Neil Marshall.
I got like 10 minutes into it. I was like, nope.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's we have a hilarious in the car out of the theater rant video on that Hellboy movie if you guys want to watch that. But David Arbor would have made a good Hellboy. It's just the movie was like, what the fuck are we doing? But there was a lot of behind the scenes studio interference that fucked up Neil Marshall's movie, unfortunately. There was like 5 billion producers, and every day they kept changing shit. So it's like, there you go. All right, I'm assuming these are disappointments. We have The Killer's Game, The Crow, The Killer, and Boneyard. Which one's Boneyard?
That's with Mel Gibson.
I don't know Boneyard.
Oh yeah. I saw that advertised the other day.
Again, another one I got sent a screener for and did not watch it.
Joker 2 for me. I want that movie to take physical form so I can fight it. Let's see. All right, Kevin. All right, make sure you guys subscribe to Entertainment Headquarters. Follow Kevin. He's going to do his coming up. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to waste time with his 10 worst. I'm not going to waste time with 10 worst.
Oh, don't talk. Yeah, don't talk about your 10 worst. I mean, that's just going to make you want to drink afterwards. Let's
see. The best part of the Crow 2024 was the action bits.
The opera scene was a chef's kiss. I was enjoying the hell out of that scene. I was just like that was, yeah.
Fanatical. Thoughts on the new Shaw Brothers Volume 3 box set? Oh, he's got it already. I knew he's
that ready.
Right.
Here for when we get to our physical media bit.
Yeah. Actually, it's a perfect segue. Yeah,
let's go jump in now.
That.
Cool.
Yeah, what came in it?
It's also very wuxia driven this time around, so there's a lot less hand-to-hand kung fu movies, but really good. I'm on my channel. If anyone wants to kind of listen to me really ramble about these things, I'm doing kind of long form breakdowns of all the discs individually. Nice. I think I'm about up to disc number 4. I'm about to drop disc number 5 next, but really good. The 3 one-armed swordsman movies kick things off at a spectacular high.
Yeah.
And then we get Intimate Confessions of a Chinese Courtesan, which was unreal good, like better than, so good.
I thought it was going to be,
it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's like
category
it's spicy in places, but
movie.
It's also that last reel is just phenomenal and really good, really good. A little bit less into the Lady Hermit, and what's the other one that's on there? Before you get to Chinese.
Magic Blade's in there, right?
Magic Blade's back on good territory again, but there's there's Lady Hermit and there's 14 Amazons. Not great, but Magic Blade's superb. Clans of Intrigue superb. Bastard Swordsman ultra superb. You also get
those movies are insane, dude.
Good. Yeah, so much. There's a lot more Chor Yun on this one. We never got any Chor Yun on the previous 2 volumes. I think there's 5 Chor Yun movies on this. Extras are maybe the best on any set so far, so better than the extras that were on volumes 1 and 2.
Nice.
My release of the year by far, absolutely fantastic.
Nice.
If you only pick up one, if you can't afford to grab it because it's a whole chunk of change and it's not gone into any like Black Friday deals, most of them are streaming on the Arrow Player, and you can kind of usually sign up to the Arrow Player for free for at least a week, and all the extras go up as well. But yeah, absolutely fantastic, fantastic.
Nice. It's worth buying just for Magic Blade. I mean, it's one swordsman movies. Oh yeah, but it's almost like an Eastern and Western. And like
his poncho?
Wears the poncho, and he has a. Check this out. He has a fucking like holster right here. So, but instead of a pistol, he's got his blade there, and it's a fucking spinning tonfa blade.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, Magic Blade is great. So
it's
good.
phenomenal. And Clans of Intrigue way up there as well.
Kevin has been a certified badass channel member for 44 months. Yes.
Holy shit, dude.
I missed that part. Yeah, well, you know what we got to do now. We got to celebrate. That's right. Big Kev being a fan and being a member. And that's badass in its own right. So you get a badass video. That's it.
I love Red Brown so much.
That's it. I'm gonna get Red Brown on the fucking channel.
Please, can I be there?
I'm gonna reach out to Red Brown.
I was hoping it'd be a video of In a Violent Nature. I don't know why. That's the most action-packed film of the year.
Oh shit! Like a ninja, we got a surprise guest. Oh shit, Jeff!
Oh no, there he is.
What's up, guys?
Brothers, what's up, man? Glad you can make it. Yeah,
shout
out to.
Glad I can make it too. Yeah, sorry Darren couldn't be here, but yeah,
he's fired. No, he's fired.
Yeah.
No,
we renegotiated the contract.
I just blocked him. That's it. You've always were my favorite gear brother, Jeff.
Yeah, I always assume that, but I try not to be presumptuous.
Hey, really quick, Jeff. Really quick, and then we're talking about our physical media pickups right now.
Oh yeah.
Really quick though. Some of your favorite films of the year and some of your disappointments. Go, boom.
Okay, I'll go favorites.
Madam Web.
In a Violent Nature. Definitely number one.
Dude, you almost gave me a heart attack.
What? He was listening in on that one.
Hey,
oh my God.
Fairness, I haven't seen enough of it to have. Let me just say that. I'll be diplomatic.
Oh, heart attack.
Favorites though. So I know this is a movie from last year, but I saw it this year, so I don't care. When Evil Lurks.
That's a great movie.
Oh,
great movie.
That movie fucked me up, man.
Yeah,
really, really scary, man.
It fucks you up. We need more horror movies that fuck you up.
I wrote some movie. Oh, I wrote some down. Thank God.
Oh, cool, man.
Because I could not remember anything right now.
Beetlejuice 2 was the.
Okay, we're gonna skip that one. We're gonna skip Twilight. Let's see. Oh, have you got any of you guys seen The Society of Snow?
No.
Okay, this is supposed to, this is
I want to though.
Okay, one of the most horrifying movies I've ever seen in my life, dude. Like, I don't even want to think about it right now. It makes me scared. Like,
what's it called again?
It's called The Society of Snow. But here's the thing: going into it, you got to know this is not it's a true story about a plane crash in the Andes in like the snow, and what they have to do to survive. It's like Donner Party times a million. It's really messed up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that one stuck with me, dude. Like, it had nightmares on that one, even though I wouldn't consider it like my favorite of the year in a way, but it moved me in a really surprising way. Let's say that.
I've heard a lot about that one.
Yeah. The Substance. I gotta do a shout out. I know I speak for Darren when I say this too. He's the one who actually recommended I see it. And yeah, when I saw that movie, that was like a revelation, man. I'm like, I don't know how you guys feel on it, if you guys hate it or whatever, but like,
we all hated it.
Okay, cool.
No way.
I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
No, that was up there for me. That's in like top 3. I don't think I've had a more fun theater experience than that one.
Yeah. No, I totally thought I don't know why I thought I was going out on a limb there. I mean, a lot of people are digging it, but just in case there. I really, really love that movie.
On the list.
Speak No Evil.
Yeah.
Which
one? The remake or the original?
The remake. The original is, I don't know. I feel, and I know me and Darren have had these conversations too. It's really just almost abusive to the audience to have that kind of ending.
That's what we talked about with Rick Myers. He said the same thing. He says he liked the ending of the remake better, and I like the original one better. But it's really, really dark.
Ooh,
it is, man.
I already
just don't have the taste for it.
I already know. I haven't seen either, but I already know
Okay,
what I'm assuming happens in the original. I already know, which I'm okay.
Glad it was vague enough. Okay, I'm gonna fuck you guys up a little bit. Well, okay, Late Night with the Devil also very, very good.
Okay, cool.
That movie.
Yeah, we enjoyed that one.
Thought it was a fun little flick. You know, I saw it like 3 times in the theater. It was just a fun ride. Really enjoyed it. Okay, I'm gonna fuck you guys up with 2 though. Megaopolis and Joker Folio Do.
Oh wow,
bro! Here's what I'm saying though. I'm not saying I love these.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the reason.
But I was kind of disappointed that they weren't worse. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It was like,
okay.
Really bad movies. And I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's some goofy, weird stuff that isn't playing right or whatever. But overall, I kind of like had a good experience both times.
Look at that.
I haven't seen them more than once, either one, but I wasn't not a superhero movie guy either. So, you know, some people have strong feelings about how the Joker should be portrayed and all that. I don't get into any of those debates. I just don't follow it enough. And
I'm just relieved someone else saw Megalopolis because no one else here saw it. Dude, like, I sound crazy.
I drove like an hour and a half to like the TCL Chinese theater in LA to like get like the dopest seats I could find. Like I made a whole event of it, you know, just because I knew it was going to be something, you know, it's going to be something. So yeah, so I think those are the big ones I really, really enjoyed. Oh, fuck. Ugh, I can't. Well, here's what I'll say. How do you guys? Let me see this. Take a vote.
Disappointments now.
Maybe this is a vote thing. I'm just kind of pussing out. I don't want. I kind of don't want to say what I did. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to fuck that one up. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say it.
I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know if I can
say it.
Just say it.
Cool. Oh God.
Peer pressure.
Blood sport. Say it. Say it.
Here's what I will say. I wasn't that big on long legs as much as other people.
Huh?
Oh yeah, no.
Few people's not like lists.
Yeah,
you're not alone
there for a minute.
Yeah, I look. There were some really cool things about it, but like I think as a whole, it just did not work as well as I wanted it to. I'll put it that way.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Was that what you were scared of?
Yeah.
Our reaction to that?
I don't want to talk. Look, it's getting a lot of love, and I'm just,
They did the same thing with Barbarian.
It's well, in some ways, I think it's really well deserved. It's a really unique film.
Wait, repeat what you just said, Anubis.
I said it reminded me of all the hype with Barbarian. I hated Barbarian.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was alone in that.
No, I also didn't like Barbarian.
The first half,
Justin Long, and
I was like, "This is cool."
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan.
And then the second half, I was like, "Why would you go back to the fucking house?"
Preston, I will say though, I did feel like there were stylistic things that I really enjoyed about each of those films. Like I loved the flashback in Barbarian when it went to that serial killer land. I was just like, why? You know what? That should have been the movie. Just whatever's happening there, stylized that way. But that was the movie.
I was so like, oh man, this is some good fucking suspense. Like the first half, I was like, I'm liking the suspense here. Let's fucking go. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to spoil this, but when the she creature, whatever the fuck with the titties came out and was holding the guy trying to breastfeed him,
that was cool.
I was laughing my ass off. Awesome. And I'm like, well, that's it.
That was cool.
No creepy. What movie are we making? Like, if we want to go straight creature feature, then that's my home too.
Okay, Preston.
But I was just like, I'm not scared or creeped out.
But you know what, too?
I'm laughing my ass off.
I thought the best villain was Justin Long's character, and like, I wish he would have survived.
Oh yeah,
make the dark movie darker.
Yes. But Jeff, you never be Jeff. Be yourself when you're in the dojo.
I didn't hate anything.
And speak your mind. Sir.
Yeah. No. I just
don't. Jeff. Nothing could be worse. Nothing could be as worse.
Here it comes.
Nothing could be as worse. No, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Nothing could be as worse, Jeff, as what you said when you were here last time. Remember what you said last time when you were here? Jeff said that Indiana Jones 5 is better than Last Crusade.
But
whoa, that's a hot take right there. Holy shit!
I'd rather see Mads Mikkelsen tearing up the screen than Sean Connery in that movie, bro.
That's a hate crime.
Death, dude.
So you can't top that, Jeff. So
Yeah,
you're
I guess
good.
You're right.
You're good, brother. Yeah.
I get my takes aren't. I'm not saying my takes are spicy. I just felt, I just felt
it's
bad,
all good, brother. But it's all good.
You can say what you want about the king or any other member of the British royal family, but you can't say a bad word against Sean Connery. I'm afraid.
Right. Sorry.
It's not allowed.
Do your best. Only losers whine about doing their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
He's a local boy.
Carla
Move
was
along, dear. This is man talk.
Really? I am the last one. You're the man now, dog. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that bad memory up.
Hold
That
the door
was
with your
bad. Sean Connery's the
Loud.
kid. Anyway,
Punch the keys.
physical media pickups. Anubis, did you have anything you want to show? Did you pick up?
I got 2 more before we jump
I
to
would
Anubis.
have, but everything's packed.
That's all good. We'll go back to Dragon's got a few more. What
I
do you
got
got?
just 2 more. I'll be real quick. Kill.
How was that?
Oh, so good, man. It almost made my best of year list because it was just very unexpected. I'm not a huge fan of Indian movies, not really that into Bollywood movies. This is not that. This is much more in the style of Raid and The Night Comes for Us, and it's ridiculously violent. The title card doesn't come up until about 45 minutes into the movie.
Oh, nice.
And it kind of goes into a higher gear. That's when we move to, I'd say, from pacify to kill. And then from then onward, it's almost a horror movie in terms of how it's some of it's shot and how some of it's staged, and particularly the psychological warfare. But basically, one guy wipes out 100 members of this other guy's family along the course of the train. Incredibly good, really beautifully shot, and quite low budget. Amazing. Apparently, it's getting a US remake, which I think is a horrible idea.
Oh, Jesus
but the
weird.
Only available in the US on physical media because Amazon have picked up the worldwide rights. So that is the US Steelbook in 4K. And the other one, which will rattle through super quick, and was another one of my favorite cinema experiences because I finally got to see -1 minus color at the big screen.
Oh, nice.
So minus color one.
Well, it's got both.
Oh, it's got both on there.
Yeah. That's the kind of 4K. This was the kind of the Godzilla.com version that kind of came out a little while ago. But yeah, amazing. My favorite Godzilla movie and one of my favorite Japanese movies of any sort, even just happens to be a Godzilla movie. It's
such a great movie.
So good. And I think maybe minus color might be my favorite version of it.
That's fun. I got to see that version, man.
It's cool.
Godzilla -1 is like Tombstone for people that hate Westerns. People that hate Westerns love Tombstone. People that hate
Samurai, I think they do have the minus color on Netflix. I think it's on.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, sweet. I got to check it out. But people that they're not really into kaiju movies or Godzilla movies, they'll watch -1 and they'll be like, pfft.
That's because more about the humans. It's a big human plot. So
yeah. Nice. Jeff, any Blu-ray pickups? Anything you've bought recently?
Oh, jeez.
The Retaliators.
I'm in the middle of moving. That's the deal. I did get a Blu-ray of. Well, I guess it's not that. It has nothing to do with the. Let me see. I do actually have it around somewhere.
Well, while you're looking, John, any pickups? Anything you got recently?
I don't have anything physically to show because I just moved. I'm still digging.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I got to go with thank you, Dragon, for I totally forgot about Kill. I mean, I was like, how could I forget about talking about that movie? That's one of my favorite movies of 2024. I mean, you know, it's like people are afraid of it towards us because it's Indian. I'm like, there's no dancing in this. Trust me. No. There's no only dancing is like the sadistic, you know, knife and fighting and everything. That it is balls crazy.
Movie's ruined now. No dancing. Sorry.
No.
It's insanely good. I'm noticing one of the comments. Wolverine 626 is saying 45 minutes for the title card. At that point, why bother? It's sort of. Would you agree? It's kind of like Gear 1 and then Overdrive.
You hit the nail on the head, exactly.
Oh,
Because
nice.
before then, he's kind of like, he's like Mr. Like, okay, I'm the good guy. But after that, it's just like he's like, are you still the good guy? I mean,
he goes from being, I'd say he goes from being a hero to being a monster, right?
Exactly. But you're on his team though. You're like, because obviously, like these people are bad and everything. But it's like it's kind of like one of those fantasies. Like he's doing like what I would want to do in that situation. Like I would like if something that, God forbid, if something like that were to happen, that's what I'd like to, because I'm trained in knife fighting, and so anytime they do any of that type of stuff on the screen, I'm picking it apart, I'm slow-moing it, I'm going back and forth and everything, and it's phenomenal. The action design, and I have the same version that you got, and I love the slip cover. I love how it's got the blood, and then if you can show them. Yeah, so because the blood, exactly.
And a fire
extinguisher.
Mine is
there is an English dub version on all the anime release that is just coming out in the UK.
Oh no, I would not want to watch this dubbed.
Don't watch it with an English dub.
No, don't watch. No.
But it is.
And then the only other physical release I probably want to mention is in terms of martial arts movies, The Perfect Weapon is my Bible, because that's the movie that actually got me to go into a dojo, and I became trained in American Kempo, which is what Jeff Speakman does. And Kino Lorber finally came out with a decent release of The Perfect Weapon, and it's got a sensational interview with Jeff Speakman, who talks about filming the movie and like just how intricate the fight scenes were, because just a step here, a step there, he would have injured or severely injured the stuntman, because with the moves they were doing and everything. And it's just, if you're a fan of that, I mean, if you're a Kempo practitioner, I mean, it's a must-have. I mean, he's sensational.
John, we're similar, man. I went to they called it the Bruce Lee convention at the time, but it was more kind of like martial arts convention. But Shannon Lee was there, but there were all the everybody else, Philip Ree and Simon Ree and Lorenzo Lamas, they were all there and stuff. But Speakman was there, and he had his team there, and they did a demonstration. He's fucking fast. I was like, Jesus Christ, for his age at the time, he was still he was samurai guy weight, and he was still just super lightning fast. But I got a chance to chat with him afterwards, and similarly, like you, he got me into martial arts, and I started taking. I found a dojo in the area, and I started taking martial arts. Man, I wish I would have kept it up. But it was fun. Yeah, but it's funny. We had similar stories.
Because I was a Chuck Norris fan.
Like, I walked up to him and he was like, "Hey, you're a big guy. You should take Kempo." Like, that's the first thing he said to me. I was like, "Oh shit."
But yeah, I was a martial arts fan from the get-go. But I mean, I was always leery of going into a karate studio. But
me too.
The night I saw The Perfect Weapon, the next day I was like, "That's it," and then the rest is history. And
it's all about checking your ego at the door, man. Just go in there and learn.
He never did another film though, did he? Like that.
Like The Perfect Weapon?
No.
Yeah.
Street Night, kinda. I mean,
he made other straight-to-video movies. But
what happened? Yeah, he had to deal with Paramount, and then Paramount got a different leadership, and then he got, a fascinating story. Hear him talk about he was supposed to be the one doing Speed, but the rest is history on that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Wow. You feel so bad for it. You're like, Speed's such a great movie with Keanu Reeves, but you're just like, oh. It's I don't know what to say.
And get the likes up. Everybody watching right now, make sure you hit that like button. We need one more for 20 likes. And Justin, I did have the Raid 4K physical.
I've got it. I got the Australian.
Oh, of course.
I wish you'd do Raid 2. That'd be awesome. But
you get that one?
At least we get but wait, this one. No, that our cover is different over here.
That is the Australian super fat.
Cool. Oh my god, is that Umbrella?
That's
Umbrella.
Cool.
Really nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to actually, John, I gotta mention here, you got some badass figures in the back there, brother. Did you get some new ones?
There's a whole, I'm blocking it here if I get out of the way. Like,
look at the statues. There you go. Got the snake, dude. The Snake Eyes statue all the way to the right.
Yeah,
I was gonna send you that to buy. I was like, dude, have you seen this? And of course you have it. Of course you have it. Of course.
My ultimate goal. This is the office that I'm in of my new apartment. And I got a 3-bedroom just so I could have my sanctuary, but I'm gonna have a Storm Shadow Snake Eyes section where it's just pictures of them and them because I'm such a huge fan of those two. So
Severus says he ain't got time to read, man. There's no talking during action scenes. That's what people always they just like, I don't, I can't watch the movie. I have to stop and read things. It's like, dude, there's no talking during the main martial arts fights, bro. Like, just watch it.
Action,
you can enjoy both.
Any language. It's
Miracle Fighters, you have to Ricky, the story of Ricky. You have to watch that dubbed because that actually, makes the movie more enjoyable to watch because it's fucking hilarious. But for certain movies, like serious movies, you gotta turn that English dub off, man. Anyway, but yeah, as long as you watch the movie Severia, that's all that matters, and enjoy it. Pickups, Billy, did you get any new pickups?
I got a couple here and there that are sort of inconsequential, but I got one major one, and I think someone earlier mentioned having their corncob pipe for their pretentious moment, but I have to do that right now. So this was my big
In a Violent Nature.
In a Violent Nature box set, yes.
It's got the unreleased sequel to it. It's like you know about it.
What is that, bro?
You get to make it yourself. So this is the Ingmar Bergman's Cinema from Criterion.
Wow. All the box set.
That looks heavy.
All the movies.
It's
great.
huge. And
Dude,
it's got
crazy.
like, I don't even know how many movies. I think it's like 30 something movies of his.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's someone that like I've seen a few of his movies, and the ones I've seen are just like phenomenal, and like it's a different level of filmmaking and cinema. And like this is a still from Persona, and if you've ever seen Persona, that movie is wild. And I just watched it recently, and so Criterion, they send you like the gift certificates and like, hey, you can save them, like you can hold on to them and spend them later if you want. So I did that for like 2 years. And I saved up enough, and I waited for their like 50% off sale, and I finally was able to get this. But like I've already decided I'm going to devote like my next year to just diving into the Bergman stuff, because those films are like dense too. Like you kind of watch one and they're all about 90 minutes or so, but they are heavy and they're a lot. So like you kind of watch one, you're like, yeah, I don't need to watch another movie for like a week.
Right.
So that's going to be my next year.
I've been wanting to see, because I'm a Max von Sydow fan. I've been wanting to see the Seventh Seal for years.
Yeah, Seventh Seal I've seen, and it's great.
4 years. And what's funny, Last Action Hero, you remember that scene in Last Action Hero where they're watching the Seventh Seal in the theater, and Death turns and comes out of the movie screen, and Death is walking around fucking with people? That's Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Who plays Death. Yep. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Fucking Gandalf is walking around killing people in the streets.
Yeah.
But wait, Neko says, I watched everything with subtitles, even in, hey, I kind of do too.
That's a thing. Like that's a kid's thing. Like when I had kids, I realized I had to do that because they would just scream over everything, and I would miss all the dialogue. So I started watching all the English stuff with subtitles too.
Do you notice like a lot of actors mumble nowadays? It's like you're watching a movie and it's like, what?
Yeah,
it's like you gotta put the subtitles on.
It's like,
delivery has definitely had an effect on it. Yeah.
All right, Jeff, did you find what you were looking for?
Well, I found the last Blu-ray I got, but Billy used a good word, inconsequential. But I'll share it anyway. I got a copy of Kids in the Hall's Brain Candy.
Oh wow!
And it's one of my favorite comedies. And I was just trying to stream it like last week, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it. I don't even have my Blu-ray. Well, I have my PlayStation 5 set up, so I can actually play it through there. So I haven't even opened it yet. But yeah, my girlfriend hasn't seen it. So I'm going to initiate her probably, within the next couple weeks. So
nice pickup, brother. Kevin, 4K. There's no region for 4K.
Yeah.
So you're good to go on that, brother. You're good to go on that. Really quick. Here we go. Brain Candy is a classic. Love the Kids in the Hall. There you go.
Yeah.
There, right? He knows what's up. Oh, by the way, before we take a look at Dawn of the Discs, new releases, and we can discuss. And I'm glad you're here, Jeff, because there's a movie on here. I was hoping you'd show up, you and Darren, but you're here. But there's a release on there that scalpers have lost their fucking mind over.
All right.
And I was like, what are you doing? And what's really funny is that a standard version of the same movie is coming out right after. So they're all idiots. So the special edition is like, if you don't need the special edition, you want to wait for the standard 4K.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, speaking of, okay, Preston.
But I'm going to show it to you. Yeah,
I wanted to share one more pickup.
Sure. Oh, yeah, go for it.
And let me do it a little bit on behalf of Darren, because I think I bought it, but I was like, Darren, keep it at your place. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because he's got the great movie collection. You know, sometimes I'll just donate, movies to
the 80s room, man.
To the 80s room.
Yeah.
And we got Beyond the Law, Charlie Sheen. And
wait, it's on Blu-ray?
No, it's not on Blu-ray. What I was going to say is we need that on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
It's one of those that needs a Blu-ray release.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I had a blast watching Beyond the Law. I got a chance to hang out in the Gear Brothers dojo recently. And we had, I've never seen it. And it's badass up its own ass and hilarious at the same time. Charlie Sheen plays this biker undercover. I mean, don't compare it to Stone Cold. Stone Cold's another level, okay?
Yeah.
But you can have some fun with Beyond the Law. But Charlie Sheen is still kind of acting like he's in the Hot Shots movies, even though this is a serious drama.
She's got Hot Shots delivery. Yeah. Even though it's like this really serious biker.
Like
what
the same haircut.
Oh, that haircut, the beard.
Yeah.
Isn't Linda Fiorentino in that?
What's that?
Yes.
Linda Fiorentino in that?
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I remember her from that more than him.
That's funny, dude, that you remember her from that. Yeah, she's great, dude. Yeah.
But it's good bad. Like I'd buy it on Blu-ray and show Lady Fat. We had a lot of fun.
How about Virgil, that character?
Virgil was the best character in the whole movie, and then he just disappears just to show up at the end and do narration. It's so bizarre, man. Michael Madsen's in it, he had a red bandana.
Right. He looked like he just came off the set of Reservoir Dogs and didn't change anything. He just put a bandana on. He's like, I'm a biker now. You know what I mean?
He looked like he was like a greaser biker gang.
Right.
Like the 90s biker gang. It was so bizarre, but it was fun.
It is beloved though. Like
like a legit real movie. Though. People like it as a legit real movie.
This one. Yeah, I was surprised. So respect, man. I think it is a great film. And
fun fact, that was one of when HBO was doing the world premiere movies. That was one of them. Beyond.
Oh man.
All right. Well, let's take a look at Fanatical. Can you hang for a bit? Or I know you got to roll out at some point.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what's on the discs. I haven't had a chance to check them in a while.
All right, so I'm going to do some screen share action here, and we get to see what they are up to, what we got releasing here, and we can discuss, if I can find the right button here. Booyakasha. Bam! There we go. Dawn of the Diosks. Nice. Let me put us on the bottom here, then we can blow it up a little bit more. There we go. All right, so let's scroll down here. Now, I'm going to get straight to the movie here that I'm glad Jeff's here for. So Jeff, for the first time ever, released on this kind of, like 4K Blu-ray, anything. I don't even think this movie came out on DVD. One of your favorites, The Keep, brother.
Oh, The Keep is awesome.
The Keep. This is what, like, there's a special edition that came out before. This is the standard, right? There's a special edition. Let me get to it. This one right here, the special edition of The Keep. Scalpers it's already sold out, and scalpers are selling this for $300.
Oh,
ridiculous! Ridiculous. Yeah, but the good news is the joke's on them because the standard version's coming out anyway. It's going to be cheaper anyway. So Jeff, I had to let you know. I was like, dude, because I know you guys really enjoyed The Keep. Thoughts on The Keep really quick before we move on, since I got you here, so people will know.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but it was pretty decent.
Jeff, talking to you too.
Oh, no, I don't. President, I've never seen The Keep.
I thought you saw it. Wow. I thought you and Darren were fans.
No, Darren might be a big fan. Darren might be a big fan.
Yeah.
Oh, you really dropped the ball on that one, Samurai.
I was really trying to rack my brain. Like, did I watch it?
You're
and
fired.
I title or
you're fired.
Yeah, you got to fire your producer, man.
All right, it's all good. Well, at least you know. Now you can tell Darren it's coming out in 4K.
I'm all, yeah.
The Keep is fascinating because there's good news and bad news about The Keep. I have it digitally for Amazon Prime because I didn't know physical was coming out. It is gorgeous. The cinematography is great. The main antagonist is like, wow. The visuals are really good. The soundtrack's done by Tangerine Dream.
Mm-hmm.
It is thick with atmosphere. It nails its atmosphere. And I enjoy the movie, and I probably will buy it in 4K when it gets a little cheaper. However, unfortunately, Michael Mann is not too happy about this. This is kind of like his, what you calls Alien 3. What was the director?
His first directorial debut.
Yeah,
right?
But in terms of kind of hating the project.
Yeah, you can't disown it, right?
Because unfortunately, the real version of this movie, it was too long. And the studio was like, nah, man, we can't release this in theaters. So they cut out so much, dude. And they released the movie in theaters and it bombed. Mm-hmm. And so Mann kind of like, he kind of has a love-hate relationship with The Keep. With that said, though, I mean, I don't think this has. I think there's no way you can find the extended version. I don't even think you can find the deleted scenes of it.
Yeah, I think they've tried and they can't.
Yeah, it's kind of it's heartbreaking because I heard the longer version makes it make more sense.
Yeah.
But The Keep is so atmospheric and so interesting. It's found a cult following. I mean, look, it's sold out.
Amazing cast too.
Really,
isn't it?
Oh my God,
Scott Glenn and
yeah. I think
I was
so
wowed by this one. I remember I read about it before I saw it, and then when I watched it, I went, "Oh yeah, I can see some amazing ideas, some amazing visuals, but just like a push and pull with the studio, like just you could disconnect with the creative.
You could tell the scenes were missing
for sure,
because the movie kind of fast forwards, and you're like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah,
but look at this, Kathleen! Shout out to Kathleen, seen in the theater. Oh, fuck yeah!
Nice.
How cool!
Oh wow!
But yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. Maybe watch it for free if you're hesitant on paying, like $35 for it. I would watch it for free and see if you think it's purchase worthy. Hundreds of Beavers. Oh, that was a blast. It says 2023, but that was at the indie film festivals. It was released. It technically came out this year, and I got a chance. This is one of the most bonkers movies.
I've been hearing a lot about it.
It's like
I've heard a lot about it.
A live action cartoon in a way. It's slapstick comedy, but it's so creative. There's a bar fight in this. The whole movie's so creative and at times brilliant and hilarious.
Wow!
I was just like, where the fuck did this movie come from? It is bonkers. But I had a chance to interview the director and the star. You guys can check that out on the podcast. Wow. But yeah, it was cool getting a chance to talk with them. But Fanatical, they're fans of Hong Kong cinema, Jackie Chan and all that. So you'll see bits of that here and there in Hundreds of Beavers. But here we go. Ichi the Killer.
Oh man.
Hey, dude. Holy fuck.
Dude, I've started this movie. I've started Ichi the Killer probably like 5 different times, and like I know I'm gonna like it, but every time I get into it, it's the scene where he's hanging and they're stabbing him with things. I'm like, nope, I gotta tap out. I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not here for it yet.
Did you get to the hot oil scene?
I think I tapped out just before I saw the hot oils coming out, and
really?
That's going to be it right there.
Billy,
I'll get
you can
there.
do it.
I didn't even worry about that too much. It's when he was outside the window looking at the chick, and all of a sudden you're looking at the ground like, is that what I think it is?
Anubis, the opening credits were interesting.
Yes.
The effects that was used. But yeah.
That version looks pretty good. They put the anime on it as well, I think I read.
What? Let me see here. 4K, Blu-ray, and a Blu-ray goodies. Let's see. Limited to 2,000 copies. You know what that means? $300. How cool!
If I buy it for $300, I will finish it.
There was a prequel too, right? Fanatical.
Yeah.
Like G1 or something like that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Isn't that that's the anime, I think?
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought there was a live action prequel then. But it was like super low budget, but bonkers.
By Mickey as well?
One of Miike's best.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, I don't know if he did the prequel there. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is just hilarious that's coming out. We got this movie here. All I saw was Sonny Chiba on the cover, so I'm like sold because that's my boy right there. Violent Riders, look at that. Wild-hearted mechanic boy falls in love with the innocent gang. What the hell? I think they lost the translation there. All right, can you guys still see? Can you guys still see when I switched to the Chiba movie?
The prequel is called Ichi, directed by Tano Masato.
Okay.
I've never seen that.
Can you guys see this? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, can you see it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it changes tabs and you can't see.
It's my favorite of the series.
Yo,
Hopper.
Dude, 4K, bro. This movie is so much fucking fun. The more I watch it, the more I love it. And the fact that it's getting a 4K, I'm like, God damn it. I guess I'll have to buy it at some point.
Pretty cool.
But it's so bonkers. But, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. I mean, the first one's the best, of course. You know, if that's what you're looking for, right? But, I mean, Tobe Hooper said, I'm not going to make the same goddamn movie again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the opposite. And he did the opposite. So it makes sense. He's like, why would I make the
fighting
same
with
movie?
chainsaws and you got Dennis Hopper.
Bro.
Come on.
Bro, it's great. But I got a chance to meet the actor who played Leatherface in this movie. I got his autograph. He's a sweetheart. But yeah, this is a hilarious release and amazing. Well worth the upgrade. I don't know what Sick is. Have you guys heard of Sick?
People say it's good. I have not seen it, but
I've come across it. I feel like I've seen that poster or like seen the title of it. I don't know much about it.
It's on YouTube.
That looks really cool, though. I love that poster. Or 4K cover.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. My review will be Sick was sick.
I liked Megan. I liked Megan a lot.
Megan was fun.
Oh, by the way, Preston.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's our show now.
Yeah, I know. All right.
We have like no
you guys
control
loved In a Violent Nature.
We're taking over the asylum.
Next movie.
I was going to say.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Nobody has any control. We're screwed, man.
Sorry,
Preston, I saw you skip over Dante's Peak over there, dude.
No, I'm going back to it.
Hold
on.
Make sure you get that.
It disappeared. Let me click the
right
that's
when they did the doubles. Dante's Peak and what was the volcano or something?
There we go.
Volcano.
Dude,
dude.
Ghost of Mars, bro.
Oh, bro. Man. I saw that the same year. I mean, I saw that when I came out. I loved it.
I did too, bro.
I loved it, dude. I haven't seen it.
Jason Statham is in it. I forgot all about
it.
With hair.
Back when he still had hair.
Yeah.
And the girl from Species. What's
his head chopped off?
Oh, Natalie.
Natasha.
Yeah.
Natasha.
I've been wanting to revisit Ghost of Mars.
Me too.
For years.
Yeah. I need to
see how I feel about it now. I don't know. We'll see.
It's really bad, but it's really good.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good bad. So it's good bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that fun bad. Like you're gonna have a good time watching it.
Now, these two Roger Corman cult classics right here are Humanoids from the Deep is a hilarious blast. Have you guys seen Humanoids from the Deep?
No.
Yep.
Oh my god. Ridiculously entertaining. Galaxy of Terror. It's kind of like an alien ripoff. Still a lot of fun. Bonkers.
Yeah, doesn't it have Sid Haig and Robert Englund?
Yes. Sid Haig had like these like giant ninja star type weapons.
Yeah.
Just bonkers fun. Man, Corman's getting the 4K treatment. This is crazy. We got some westerns there.
The River Wild is one of those movies that people forget about how good that movie is.
Dude.
What? Fanatical. The lady is the boss that's coming. Dude.
Don't be put off by the horrendously bad cover. That's a great movie.
Yeah, that cover's terrible. Dude, that is one of the most underrated Shaw Brother martial arts kung fu comedies ever. I know it's not My Young Auntie. It's basically My Young Auntie, but in modern day setting.
Yeah.
But
it's a great double bill with My Young Auntie.
Fanatical, when first time I watched this on DVD, when Gordon Liu, Master Killer, 36 Chamber of Shaolin, started disco dancing terribly. I screamed out in laughter. I screamed, and my dad rushed in the room because he thought something was wrong. I was like, no, everything's fine. No, but I was like, ah! Because I was laughing so hard. But yeah, there's some hilarious moments, great fights.
Amazing end fight in the gym. Yeah, great movie.
Oh my God, Lady Fabula is going to go crazy. We've been wanting this on Blu-ray forever. That's
Same.
amazing. But yeah, River Wild. I remember seeing this in the theater. And I remember liking it. Has anyone else seen River Wild?
Love it. Yeah. I actually have River Wild on Blu-ray. That's
haven't
just
seen
like
it in a while.
Solid 90s thriller that just holds up. It's like taut, really well made. Like,
was it a remake?
Really, really
they did a remake to it. Yeah, that's
like this year.
Nobody remembers that happened last.
Really?
Last year.
Yeah, it was really recent. I didn't even know about it. I only saw something about. I came across it like a couple days ago. I didn't even realize it happened.
Yep.
Wow.
I want.
But yeah, this was the first movie where I was like, "Oh, Kevin Bacon could play a bad guy."
Yeah.
I did not see that. We got the two Jakes, and there you go. The Substance. There you go. 4K. There you go. There you go.
See every bit of that blood in 4K.
Oh yeah, give it to me.
I tie horror here.
Bring the gore.
Until Death, the Ogre. Cool.
Preston, have you seen The Substance yet?
Bubba fan. I have not. I'm not. I know I'm fired. I've seen.
All right. Once you see it, I'd love to rap with you about it.
Let's do a review, bro.
All right.
Me, the Gear Brothers, Billy.
Hell yeah.
I'm down.
Let's review it.
I'm down.
Review it.
We did Revenge. We did Revenge, an episode about that not too long ago. We hadn't seen The Substance yet, but we loved Revenge.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I enjoyed it so much more after all these years revisiting it. Because the first time I watched it, I was like, it was entertaining.
Yeah,
I was like, it was entertaining. All these years later watching it, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. But yeah, I'm down to let's review The Substance together. But all you horror movie fans, make sure you check it out. We had some great review discussions. Me and Anubis did Dr. Giggles, which is fucking brilliant. It's fucking hilarious. Yes. Dr. Giggles, check out that review. Check out our review with the Gear Brothers. We did two, The Exorcist and The Lost Boys, and of course Revenge with Billy here. All right, let's keep going here. All right, what is this one? Fanatical. A Chinese Odyssey Parts 1 and 2. Is this
more Stephen Chow?
Okay, is this two movies or a series?
No, two movies, kind of loosely based on Journey to the West, but just more sort of straight goofy comedies, but pretty good fun. Okay. They've had Blu-ray releases before, but I think that's the shout release. The more exciting ones on the other side, A Certain Killer and A Killer's Key are phenomenal.
Nice. I see the Monkey King at the bottom there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The one that's on the other side of that strip, make that big there. A Certain Killer and A Killer's Key, yeah.
Ooh,
that's a double bill. They're phenomenal. That's Raizo Ishikawa from the Shinobi no Mono movies and Sleepy Eyes of Death series.
Shit.
And not super action heavy, but just
like
really, really good.
Crime thriller? What do we got?
Kind of. He's a hitman who kind of, in the first one, he's sort of working undercover at a restaurant, but he's a ice cool hitman who kind of gets embroiled in some shady dealings. But yeah, both really cool because Raizo Ishikawa is just super cool.
He's so good, man.
Both of those movies are amazing.
So good. Oh my goodness, Life Force in 4K.
Wow.
Wow.
Sweet.
Anyone seen Force? That's a cool cover, bro.
That's Toby Hooper again, right? And that's maybe some of the most perfect cinematic breasts you'll ever see.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's a special film.
Dude, that's an awesome artwork in the
that is nice. Who's that from Arrow?
Yeah. 4K and Arrow there. Yeah. And I think this has both cuts. Make sure you guys watch the international cut. Do not watch the theatrical. Watch the international cuts. It's way better. Way better. Let's see here. Texas Chainsaw. We did that. Cruising was interesting.
Oh, I just watched that for the first time not long ago.
Interesting movie.
Yeah. Interesting movie. Yeah.
You know what's more entertaining than this movie? Is the director's rant on Al Pacino.
Oh yes.
That's the greatest
Wow.
one-liner of all time.
Oh my god, dude. His rant on Al Pacino.
I don't give a flying fuck through a rolling donut.
Yeah, something like I don't give a flying fuck rolled up into a donut.
Yeah.
What Al Pacino thinks. All right.
We have a t-shirt with that on it.
Tommy.
I love how grumpy he gets. You know,
Tommy's great.
Or how he
not seen Tommy.
Oh,
is Oliver Reed in that?
Yeah, the musical
Nice.
with the Who.
Oh, I never saw Tommy. I love the Who. I never saw Tommy.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
the Pinball Wizard.
I guarantee that this musical is better than Joker 2.
Yep.
I guarantee, and I haven't even seen it yet.
Preston,
It's not even close.
don't put me in a corner.
It's okay if you like the movie. It's all right. I've seen a lot of comments where people like the movie. It's all right. Revenge. Don't know. Anybody know anything about this one?
No.
Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter. Nope.
Oh, now I want to see.
And
I
says
wanna
I've
wa-
seen that.
That came out. I
Yeah,
kind of want to see it.
I want to watch it. Yeah, I want to watch it. But
I
not
mean,
a,
I
first
have
place.
to know. No, I have to know.
That's it. We're yin yang, son. We're gonna review it.
Yin Yang.
What?
Over the top.
What? Let's go over the top in 4K. Canon era. Yeah. What the hell is this? What is
I think that's a teaser for Cruising.
it? Is it okay?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, now this was surprisingly good. We watched this actually.
Cool.
We actually watched this during the pandemic, 2020. We did a review on this way back in the day, and it's just like, man,
It's a cassette. That's awesome.
I was
And,
just gonna say, is that a cassette tape right there?
yeah, how cool is that, right?
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Casual audiences today will not like this. They'll be like, "Oh, it's just talking." Oh,
Yeah, it's a slow burn, but it's really good.
Yeah.
oh, well, yeah. Well, I'm saying, fuck the casual audience. Now I don't give a fuck. I care what I like, suckers. But yeah, you know what's crazy is the actor who played Fredo. I think he's the only actor in history who's been in 4 Academy Award winning movies, and he passed away.
Wow.
He was in 4: Godfather 1, 2, The Conversation, and I think
Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh,
Isn't that crazy, dude? An actor who's in 4 Academy Award movies. Yeah, that's nuts. And then he unfortunately passed away, but that just blew my mind. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm seeing Clue. We got Clue over here. What do we got? Comparison shot. Red shirt slaps. Hunter's Blood. You know anything about that, Jeff?
No.
I wonder what this one is.
I think there's maybe a bit more info about that further down. That's the Rutger Hauer joint, I think, isn't it?
Oh, Hunter with Clue Gallagher?
Keep going down. Oh no, I'm getting two movies confused.
Oh, Blood of the Heroes. This is the real title. Title.
Yeah, that's the real. So
that's great.
Yo, this is getting 4K. Hell yeah!
That dude, that is the greatest logo. I love it.
Hell yeah! A post-apocalyptic sports movie, basically, what it is there.
The Salute of the Jugger.
Yeah.
That's
Dinosaur Valley Girl.
That's a hell of a title, man.
We got Drag Me to Hell coming out. Any Drag Me to Hell fans?
Haven't seen it yet.
I saw it when it came out, and I honestly don't really remember it that well. I remember it being like, oh, that was fun. And that
me too.
Kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Is that Sam Raimi, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard they're doing a sequel there. If you like one location movies, this was pretty good. Pretty good, man.
Richard
Drake.
he's the guy that did the Werewolf of Snow Hollow.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he had a movie before that too, which I didn't see, but I want to because I really like the Werewolf of Snow Hollow. It's just quirky and like
great.
Yeah, like off kilter and I really liked his style.
Yeah, Robert Forster's last movie. Yeah, but this is a trip, dude. This is a good. I highly recommend that one.
Nice.
That was good. I saw Furious once. It was kind of like a throwback karate movie. I remember liking it. Wait, hold on. What the fuck is this? This is a different Furious. Never mind. 1984 Kung Fu. Oh my goodness. Never mind. This is totally different.
It's not
movie.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Never mind. Never
This is
mind.
the prequel, you know.
Anybody seen this?
Not yet, but
No.
I've been hearing amazing things.
Is that Ralph Fiennes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who's like ridiculously ripped now? What movie is that? He's like ripped. I've seen pictures of him ripped.
I don't know.
I don't know what that's from, but yeah, I've seen those. I haven't gone searching for them.
I've not seen The Bone Collector. Anybody seen this?
I did see the Bone Collector.
Yeah.
I didn't really dig it when I saw it back when it came out.
Yeah, that's sort of like in with those middling 90s thrillers that the studios were putting out, you know?
This is kind of the sort of Seven wannabes, isn't it?
I think there was it just came off kind of I remember there was a scene with Angelina Jolie like laying, I don't know, like in a grave or something, or just where bones were, and she was like, "Oh, I'm connected with the bones." And I was
she
like,
collecting them?
What? I just wasn't connecting whatever they were trying to portray there.
Sounds like a meh thriller. Here's that Hunter's Blood movie with Clu Gallagher.
Oh, that's a cool ass poster.
Robert Hughes. 5 city boys head out into the countryside for a relaxing hunt. However, local psychopaths turn the hunters into the hunted, and they need all the ammo and wits they have to get out of the woods alive. Sold.
Sounds like Deliverance.
A little bit, yeah. But I don't know what the fuck's going on
What's
here.
going on? Rituals.
What is going on in that? Like, is that supposed to be like a body of water?
Or snow?
It's probably the snow, and it looks like he got shot, maybe.
I was just like,
but yeah, sounds cool. Sounds cool. Will it be as good as the other Walter Hill movie, Anubis, that came out earlier? With everybody was in that movie. Powers Booth. Help me out here, guys. Bunch of soldiers.
Southern Comfort.
Yes.
Southern Comfort. Great.
Right.
I don't think it's going to be better than that, but Southern Comfort's good shit. Never seen Body Parts, but Jeff Fahey's fun to watch. I've not seen this one.
I like Afterburner's first comment, just #horny.
Where does evil live? The heart, the mind, or the flesh?
That's hilarious.
Here's the movie you either love or hate.
It's a good film. I don't mind it.
I don't remember it at all.
April Fool's
I know I've seen it.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. But there's people out there that are just like, once the ending comes, they're like, I hate this. So it's not for everyone. Didn't they do a remake of Anubis?
That's a cool cover though.
I've heard about that remake. Yeah.
Whoa, what is this? The Mask of Satan. Look at that.
Damn.
Look at that cover. It's from Lamberto Bava, from director of Demons. Comes a modern day.
You gotta go down lower. I saw something that I definitely need to get.
Mask of Satan. I'm intrigued. All right, let me Blair Witch Project.
No, right there in the middle, baby. Trick or treat.
Halfway,
baby.
This is wild.
I don't know. This movie is awesome. Oh yeah.
Wow, bro! Look at that cover. Look at that cover.
Fire.
Amazing, dude. That is
Hey, Samurai.
Yo.
I gotta cut. I gotta pick my daughter up. I'm sorry.
All right, brother. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. We'll get more of you on the channel some more, man.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you,
brother.
Have a good night, man.
Peace out, brother. I'll keep in touch. All right, take care. Oh, that cover is great. Still have not seen this. I heard it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be, but it's still not as good as the first one, of course. Has anyone seen Gladiator 2?
No, but they say Denzel's amazing.
I thought it looked straight to video.
Not the greatest cover, but I heard the fights were good. I heard the CGI is bad, but the fights are good. So,
but they got sharks in it, so I mean we can do that. We can work with that.
Sharks in this?
Yeah.
Oh,
apparently in the arena they have sharks brought in or something.
Sharks make every movie better.
Now I have to watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's on the list. Well, Fanatical Dragon has this already.
No.
He has everything.
I do not. That I don't have, but the next row down's got me excited.
Oh my god!
Legend of the
ASAM.
Oh my god, dude!
That's cool.
That's a great movie.
Samurai is bonkers.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's a fun movie. It's fun.
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
It's good. Kenji Fukasaku. Snowpiercer's excellent, but that's had
a bunch of releases. Look at that cover.
Nice.
Train. Yeah.
Another movie that was mismarketed. People thought this was an action film.
It's
got some
action,
but people were like bored and disappointed because they thought it was like a nonstop action thrill ride.
Yeah, they thought it was
I'm sure with Chris Evans as the lead in this, like I'm sure they didn't expect something that off kilter and bizarre.
Has anyone watched the series?
I haven't seen it.
I was wondering if that was any good.
Heard not great things, but I didn't see it.
Antiviral.
Rebecca said she heard the series was better.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
Yeah.
Brandon Cronenberg's Antiviral. Anyone seen this?
No, I know of it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but not ever seen it.
It's like people get the same viruses as celebrities or something like that.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's wild.
Graveyard Shift.
Oh my god. This is fucking hilarious. Yeah, this is entertaining. Graveyard Shift's definitely entertaining.
Yeah.
I've not seen Silent Scream. I haven't seen that one.
I like that title.
Dante's Peak.
Gents, I'm going to have to bow out as well, I'm afraid.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, Fanatical.
Good night.
Hey, Fanatical. Since I'm slowly getting back in the swing of things, Versus, son, coming back next year.
I'll be there.
Yeah, man. Take care, brother.
Find me a message. Night all.
Will do.
See you.
Night.
Cheers, guys.
I forget he's all the way in the UK.
Fanatical Dragon,
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Dante's Peak. The same year, didn't Volcano came out?
Yep.
Yeah, that's when they were doubling up. Yeah.
No.
Comes in twos. Like, what was the other one? Armageddon
and Deep Impact.
Yep.
And there was also Doctor Strangelove and Failsafe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
Oh, the Sidney Lumet movie, right?
Yeah.
Uncle Buck.
Jeff, were you telling me about this?
No.
Did you? Tell me
yes.
About
Yeah. I was. Whoa! What the fuck? What is this? Oh no, shit, dude! This is a documentary that brings to light the vision. Oh, that George Romero had for an adaptation of Resident Evil using newly filmed interviews.
That's crazy.
That's dope, dude.
How wild! A Romero Resident Evil movie.
I only know of the legend of it. I did know that there were some scripts going around of it, but I had never read it. But I was very. I love this. Love to see.
He would not sell his soul just to get a film done. Look at that.
That's dope, dude.
Oh, another comedy classic.
Yes.
Uncle
Buck. One of my all-time favorites.
Macaulay Culkin's so good in that, dude. That's what I got. The last time I watched it, I was like, okay, I see what everyone saw back then. Even because Home Alone was pretty much got me as a kid. I saw Uncle Buck. I liked that movie, but it wasn't like, I loved Uncle Buck for John Candy, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Far Too Long, this 1974 shocker directed by Aldo Lotto, who saw her die, now has been dismissed as a Last House on the Left knockoff. Now it can be experienced as a classic, more intense and disturbing than the film that inspired it. Oh, really? Well, we'll be the judge of that, won't we?
That's a tall order.
Yeah. Still,
hold my beer.
Keep an eye out for Night Train Murders. All right.
Thong Girl.
Thong
Girls. What?
Jeez,
I'm not going to blow that up.
I don't want to see the comments section on
YouTube
that.
might get stupid.
That is not. Yeah. That's
shit.
Mermaid Legend: The Challenge of the Lady Ninja.
Yeah, it's a certain site.
Interesting. As soon as
there's Oddity.
Anubis's favorite movie of the year.
This is on my list, man. I really want to see this.
This was fucking great.
I
still haven't watched it. Yeah,
this was amazing.
I'm excited to watch it.
Oh, man. Now, this is childhood classic. I know Anubis hates it, but I grew up with it. This was our fucking Lord of the Rings of the 80s, man. This was
actually,
dude.
I think Neko likes this, but I don't think she liked the series Willow, because we were watching the.
Even
series.
Rick Myers hated the series.
But I love Willow.
She likes her movie.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, you want to hear another blasphemy though from me that many people probably wouldn't agree with?
Which one?
Neko knows. Like I watched the Goonies not too long ago, and I did not like it.
Wow, look at that.
Interesting.
Well, you know what's interesting about that is I didn't grow up with the Goonies either.
Yeah.
Anubis. I enjoyed it, but Monster Squad all the way, son.
I love Monster Squad.
Yeah.
And I saw that late too. I saw Monster Squad late too. And I'm just like, dude, I wish I saw Monster Squad when I was a kid. I would have lost my fucking mind. But okay. Now see, we are physical media collectors. But this is fucking bullshit. As much as I love Willow and want to buy it in 4K, I'm not paying $65. Are you insane?
That is
$65.
I'll pass. He's like, I'll pass
for Willow. Come on,
that's a PS5 game.
Yeah, I'll pass.
It's fucking horrible. Well, I guess I'll give you the standard.
Sentiment.
7.
Look at that.
Oh, you know what? Also, I think they're I think I saw that 7 was coming back with a theatrical release, a limited theatrical release.
Look at that.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
Cool.
Last Cannibal World. I didn't know there's a first Cannibal World.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen this or not. I've seen like 100.
Don't worry, you don't need to see the first. I'm sure it's
I enjoy Kronos. Anyone seen Kronos? It's a fun
I have that one. I have that on Blu-ray.
It's a fun. You got Ron Perlman in there. It's a fun, different take on vampirism.
Yeah,
it's very cool. It's like early Del Toro. Is it his first movie? I don't know if it's. Oh no, because Devil's Backbone is his first one.
Yeah, Devil's Back, which is another.
That's also really good. Yeah, but Kronos is really cool. I wasn't sure what to make of it, like when it started, and then as it kept going, I was like, all right, I see what's going on here, and it's very clever and very cool.
Good stuff. What's this? Storm Warning, the shocking new film from the director of Urban Legend. I have not heard of Storm Warning. Interesting.
I haven't.
This new special edition Blu-ray will include never-before-seen behind-the-scenes footage, including all the gory special effects sequences. Well, I'm kind of sold now. You got gory special effects sequences in the movie. Interesting.
Preston, what Punch Drunk Love?
I have not seen it.
How do you guys feel on that?
You know, I remember loving it because I was in film school when it came out. So I was like, oh, this is obviously cinema and art, but I don't know if I would feel that way now.
Well, it's like a real serious movie for Sandler, right?
Yeah, real serious move for Sandler. Yeah. But, you know, in a way, it's weird because, yes, it is a serious move for him, but it's not like Saving Private Ryan serious. It's still like
it's still
kind of comedy. It's just like a much darker, just demands a different kind of performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the kind of comedy it is, but it's Billy, I kind of have the same memory. I wasn't in film school, but it was kind of like my film school in high school.
Yeah,
and it was just all of the Wes Anderson movies were coming out when I was in high school, and I was just eating up that whole scene of a film at that time, and so I have like good memories of that movie, like like with my best friends, and we dude, we were there seeing I Heart Huckabees, all those kind of movies that were coming out.
I loved I Heart Huckabees when that came out.
I loved it.
This was definitely in this,
but I haven't like gone back to these yet. I've gone back to Wes Anderson and still found things to love. I love Rushmore. I think that's like and his first 3 films are great, even his first 4 or 5. But where was I? Punch Drunk Love. P.T. Anderson fell in that same camp, all of his films. So love Punch.
You know what I do remember about it is that Philip Seymour Hoffman is awesome in this movie.
Dude, he's so like that. No, or he's saying shut up or something like that. Shut up. Just
when is he not awesome though?
Yeah, that's a very good point.
There is a weird intensity to his character.
Yeah,
it's an offbeat intensity. It's very strange, but I
don't know if you guys enjoyed this movie with him, but it was one of those movies that's not really a Samurai Guy movie. Like, why am I watching this? But once I started, I just kept. It was fascinating as I was interested.
Just like Heaven.
No, it was a movie called The Master.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Master.
The Master.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And him and Joaquin Phoenix's performances in that were like really good.
I gotta see it again.
Such an interesting movie.
I gotta see
it's not a movie I would watch, but I just kept watching it. Useless fun fact here. You get that a lot from Samurai Guy. So one of my embarrassing guilty pleasure childhood movies I grew up with was Popeye with Robin Williams.
Oh yeah.
I Am What I Am. And the funny thing is I watched a review from Red Letter Media on it, and one grew up with the movie, had fond memories, but recognizes its flaws like I do, and the other one basically never watched it for the first time, and it didn't really like it, and didn't really like any of the songs in that, but the one song he liked was actually reused in Punch Drunk Love. A song from Popeye was reused in Punch Drunk Love, but they modified it.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's cool.
but it was one of the songs Olive Oil was singing about Popeye called "He Needs Me" or something like that. That song, that's useless fun fact. Yeah. Useless fun fact,
dude. That's good.
Popeye. Yeah,
that's
made the cut.
That's a good fun fact.
All right, let's see here. I'll probably get into buying Popeye on Blu-ray. I know I'm ashamed. What do we got here? The Lords of Discipline. David Keith.
That looks like Vince Vaughn.
Bill Paxton. Michael Bean. What is this movie?
What Michael
What
Bean?
is this movie?
Keith. David Keith, not Keith David.
Yeah, David Keith.
Yeah, no,
David Keith.
David Keith is great, dude.
Yeah, interesting. I'd say the Institute's Code of Honor. A cadet will not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those who do. It is a simple code. It is stern code. It is also a lie.
Dude, bro.
Judge Reinhold? Jesus.
Are you guys Major League 2 fans? Because
I like the movies. I can't really remember 2 that much.
Dude,
but
I don't remember 2 that much.
Is 2 the one they were using the woman's poster board?
That's the first one.
It's been so long since I've seen.
No,
I remember really loving the first one, but I don't remember hating the second one.
Well, the second one, David Keith is in it, and he plays like a total jerk, like power hitter, playing for that plays for the on the rival team to the Indians.
Is the owner of the team, and then he said he put himself back in. And then
oh, that's the best part, dude. He opens his shirt. I do this to my friend all the time. I go, I'm playing, or whatever the line he does there.
I'm coming back in.
Yeah. I'm coming back.
Any fans of Hardware, excuse me.
Oh, I've never seen Hardware.
Me either.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. Richard Stanley movie. I enjoyed it. Nice. I don't know if I'll double dip though, but this collection is insane. It's insane. T-shirt. I mean, look at those. This is ridiculous. This is probably a lot of money. But yeah, it's a cyberpunk little horror / movie. It kind of takes place all in this apartment complex. But it's fascinating. It's interesting. It's low budget, but definitely check it out. I recommend Hardware. Don't know what this one is. Suburban Mayhem. Anyone seen that?
No.
Wait a minute, is that the Hulk Hogan?
No.
That's Suburban Commando.
No.
Suburban Commando. You got Christopher Lloyd in that. I was frozen today. I actually remember that.
That's a very good impression.
Thank you. I have my moments.
Oh my god, reindeer games.
Reindeer games.
Rat's Night of. Have you guys seen this movie? This is bonkers.
No.
Fucking spoilers. You fucking spoiled the ending on the cover.
What the
oh
hell?
my god, dude! Really? You spoiled the big surprise on the wow. Wow.
Come on, bro. We knew. Don't act like
wow. You know what? Believe it or not, I've never seen this. This is on the list.
It's good film.
Me neither.
This is on the list.
I've never seen Reindeer Games either.
Because my boy is in this.
I remember watching this as a kid.
Yeah.
I used to watch it when I was a kid, and even as a kid, I was like, I know this is not working. I know this is not working, but I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
I've heard it's good bad.
Dude, you know which one I fucked me up going back to was Broken Arrow. I tell you how obsessed with Broken Arrow I was as a kid. I mean, I can't tell you how obsessed I was with that. I mean, it was the Rob Zombie song in the trailer. You know what I mean? Like with that fucking plane, or I don't even know what they had, but stealth bomber.
Stealth bomber, yeah.
I'm not alone.
That's right.
I'm not alone.
I went back to it recently, and bro, it was like unwatchably bad. I was like, what was I on? But I will tell you, John Travolta, bro, is so unconvincing as a bad guy in it that he does these weird things, like these weird ticks, and I don't know. He had a lot of weird choices in it, like from an acting point of view. But
come on, man, it had Howie Long in it.
But I love it, dude. Howie Long, dude.
Yeah, let's find the Firestorm. Let's find the Firestorm Blu-ray.
Yeah, wasn't he doing like Radio Shack commercials on the side? Howie Long,
4K, Billy.
Yeah.
He's still his Radio Shack commercials.
You know, I always mention.
But I will always watch it. It was still fun, but it just didn't have that magic anymore.
Didn't have the magic.
Like, oh yeah. It's not my favorite movie anymore.
the whatchamacallit, you know, I always mention on the channel once in a while that I've always unfortunately had a bad reputation of taking my parents to go see a bad movie in theater, right? And Firestorm was one of them, son. I took my parents to go see Firestorm.
What?
And I was like, hey, let's go see a movie. It's an action movie. Hey, Howie Long's in it. And my dad's like, Howie Long, football. Let's go.
Oh, that's great.
William Forsythe was fun in the movie, but
Yeah.
other than that, Firestorm.
Oh my God, we're getting ready to do a review on my Cinemax Synergy episode with Kevin, and it's a movie from 86 or 85 called Savage Dawn.
Oh,
yeah, it has like William Forsythe. Well, he's called Bill Forsythe in that one.
Yeah.
Lance
Henriksen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, me and Lindsay Washburn reviewed that like way back. We had a whole special of whatchamacallit. Wolverine likes Firestorm. There you go. Represent.
I remember watching
Firestorm. There's always one.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a
one, all right.
Me and Lindsay had a segment called when what happens when villains play the good guys. And we had a Savage Dawn.
Good one.
And we had, what were the other movies? Steel Justice. Martin Cove was the good guy. Martin Cove, Kreese from Karate Kid was the hero.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And we had a third movie, but I forgot what the third movie was. But it was the guy who usually plays villains was like the action hero in that.
Well, that was actually interesting because you mentioned that because of
James Woods. Sorry.
No, from Savage Dawn. Who's the guy that was in Invasion USA as the villain?
It's right. God damn it. It's right there.
Yeah.
I call him Diet Rugger Hauer, but yeah, that guy's awesome. Richard Lynch.
Richard Lynch. Yeah, so in Savage Dawn, he is kind of unlikable, but he's not really a villain. He's playing
that's right. Yeah, that's right. I gotta check out you guys' review. But yeah, this is you know what? We're gonna have to review this somehow. All of us get together. Because I've never seen it.
A movie like this reminds me a lot of like 2 Days in the Valley that was done around back then and stuff.
I remember that one. That also was Charlize Theron, right?
Yeah, she was in that one too, as well as Terry Hatcher. And
great cat fight, one of the greatest cat fights in cinema history.
Nice.
Her versus Terry Hatcher is legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy Clarence Williams III is in Reindeer Games. I saw that he's in the credits, so that guy's always great. Hey man, Tales from the Hood?
He has long hair, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to hell,
rocking long hair,
motherfuckers.
Is Gary Sinise rocking long hair in it?
I think he's in this. Yeah.
Reindeer
Games. He's the main antagonist, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
he's I'm just remembering the trailer from like a kid. You know what I mean?
I can't believe this. I still can't believe this. Anyway, let's keep going here. We're almost done here. Fallout, still haven't seen the series. I've heard really good things about this. I've never seen it though. Have you guys seen this?
I have not. No, that's one of the ones that I've had on my list forever, and I just never got to it. But I do want to see it.
Is it a horror?
I think it's like I think it's funny. Like I think it's very over the top horror.
Like,
murderously funny.
Oh, there you go.
Murderously funny. But yeah, the City of Lost Children. I enjoyed that.
It looks like the creators of one of the creators of Amelie in the
Jean-Pierre Jeunet.
I think they directed Alien Resurrection. Alien Resurrection. There you go.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, let's see. Saturday night. Anybody see
Foul Play, dude.
I've been wanting to see Saturday Night. Oh, sorry.
That's another screener that I haven't seen yet.
Which one did you say? Anubis?
It's next to the Delicacy. It's a Foul Play with Chevy Chase. That's actually a fun movie.
Nice.
Dude, I gotta say, I was when I saw the trailer for Saturday. If you told me the idea of Saturday Night, I would have groaned. When I saw the trailer, I was like, "This actually looks pretty entertaining." Not gonna lie,
rave reviews.
None of the characters came off like, "Oh, that's annoying." How they try to make them look like them. But it was like, I know you can't recreate exactly Chevy Chase. Like we're just looking.
Right.
But when you don't make the story, it looked like it had a really concentrated story on Lorne Michaels, who you don't have such an attachment with.
Yeah,
that you can kind of get lost in his story and these. They just need to kind of stand in for their, Chevy's being difficult or whatever. I don't know the story or anything, but
did you hear about the fight Chevy Chase had with Bill Murray? They fought.
I mean, I don't
I guess Chevy Chase was a Golden Gloves. So guess who won that?
Oh yeah.
That's
one of the coolest like LA experiences I've ever had was I was at it was like Hall of Fame for the TV Academy, and they were inducting the new members. And one of the casts they were inducting was the cast of the first SNL. So I got to like be in the room with Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd. Bill Murray was not in that cast, but he was there, and he like went up on the stage and everything. And that was one of the coolest moments. Like, I was sitting in the audience next to Emmy Rossum, and I was like, this is a really cool moment of being out here.
That's
very Hollywood thing.
Now we're talking. Now this is my shit.
Yes,
right here. Now I'm pre-ordering this right now.
Come on, man. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's pretty good.
It's probably fine. I'm just Googling.
Love
this.
Audience,
oh my God. I used preservatives. This is fucking amazing, this movie.
I've never seen Motel Hell, but I have heard a lot about
hysterical, dude. Hysterical. Now, what the fuck was this? I remember the trailer for this came out, and I said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, what?
And then it came out on video, and I was like, "What is this?"
Is that Jeffrey Jones? I'm just kidding.
All I remember was like, James Cameron he uses similar Avatar cameras for these underwater sequences. But what the fuck is this movie about?
I have no idea. I'm in the same boat. Like, I've seen it around so much, but I've never seen anything actually like what it is.
Look at this. This movie is so bad. This is only worth seeing in 3D. Well, then you count me out twice. But I was like, what is this?
This is where Jeffrey Jones has been hiding since that thing happened.
Now, I got to upgrade. I just recently reviewed this with Kyle. I enjoy this more and more. The more I watch it, the more I enjoy it. So I got to upgrade.
Now, let me ask you. I've never seen Vampires.
It's good.
It's good shit, dude.
Is James Woods a protagonist?
Yeah.
Okay. Is because he's usually pretty villainous in movies, right?
Yeah, I guess this
the actual villain is actually Thomas Ian Griffin as a vampire.
Yeah.
He's not a very likable protagonist, if I remember correctly.
No.
Okay, there's a distinction there.
But the main vampire is this guy.
Yeah, that's right. Yep,
our boy here.
Last Voyage of Demeter was good too.
He's a great,
There we go.
Oh man,
I'm disappointed in all of you for not knowing what Sanctum is. Your movie cred has been canceled.
You let me down.
How dare you not know
it? Come on, man.
The Cat.
I don't got no movie cred.
I don't know what this is. You're funny.
I don't know that one.
The Cat.
Love Unto Waste. What is this? The Haunted House of Horror. This was like a 4-movie thing. Looks like
anthology of sorts. I guess.
Maybe. Shaw Brothers. Shout Factory's fucking killing me. I guarantee you, Fanatical has this already. He has everything, man. Let's see. Ooh,
I got to see The Searchers, dude.
Good shit.
I still haven't seen it.
Good shit.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those classics I haven't gotten to.
What's really interesting about John Wayne's character, though, in this is that they don't sugarcoat anything. He fucking hates Indians. Like they don't sugarcoat. Like they don't try to be nice. He hates them. He doesn't care the reasons. He doesn't care why this tribe is good. This tribe over here is scalping people.
Damn.
He hates them all.
They're Klingons.
Interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting in this. But it's a great movie. Great movie.
Well, Billy, you had brought up that Ingrid Bergman collection there. And this year, it was on my list. I wish I would have said it now, but one of the movies that I saw for my first time this year that I'd never seen before was Casablanca.
Oh yeah, I've still never seen
that either. I've never seen that either.
I will tell you, it is so worth the watch. It really is. I saw it first on a television, and then it was coming to the nearby theater, and I saw it at a theater, and it was just even the second time I saw it, it was, and then I showed friends later, and it's just,
dude, they got Orca.
It is really, really good. Mahogany.
That's good to know.
Is Humphrey Bogart for a reason?
Humphrey Bogart's in it. Yeah, he's amazing in it. Yeah. No,
Todd
Raines is like, his comedic performance in it is just.
That's my boy right there, Invisible Man. That's
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Invisible Man's good.
So good. Oh my God, Orca.
Yes.
I've never seen Orca.
Orca, yeah, dude.
Orca drive-in.
That poster though, I would put that up here.
Dude, I love it. It's like,
it's so great
looking still.
Look at Orca, man. Here, I gotta bring this up. I gotta bring this up because this is a hilarious hot take and a lot of fun.
Okay, okay, sorry.
Film director Len Kabaczynski, indie film director Len Kabaczynski. I've had him on the channel a couple of times. Great guy, martial artist. He always has interesting takes. Whatever's popular, he always picks what's not popular.
Right.
Which is interesting. But he's he's not trying to be like, hey, I'm better than all of you. He's not like that. He has his reasons.
Yeah.
But he's like, fuck Jaws, Orca all day.
What?
And I was like, wow, that's interesting.
I mean, dude, like the funny thing about Orca is, like, and Neko was pointing to, it's like it's got emotion in it. It's actually the music's great, and just the theme of it also. It plays a little bit different than Jaws for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can like both.
I gotta see Orca, dude. I gotta see Orca.
Yes.
Heather says I'm fired for not seeing Casablanca. God damn it. She loves the movie. I'm fired.
Yeah.
Well, we got to do an episode because I haven't seen it either.
Hey, yin yang, son. Let's do Casablanca and then Orca.
Casablanca.
What's odd about Orca is like it's like you're picking the sea animal that looks adorable.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like the panda of the ocean. You know what I mean? Like, we're not scared of this, and that little teeth that you're trying to put in there, that's not doing you that many favors as you think it is. It's
but that like abortion scene, birth scene is just terrible, horrific.
Well, here's the thing. I am so like open-minded on the movie for sure, but just that poster is like, oof.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, did you know this, Anubis?
No, I think that's the most ridiculous thing ever. I mean, the Orca would have to be the size of the poster there. I mean, it literally would have to be that big.
All right, Wolverine says apparently Sanctum is based on a true story. It has Richard. But what is the story? What is it about? Here we go. Roaring 20s and Angels with Dirty Faces. Totally recommend them as well. All right. Nice. Wait, Angels with Dirty Faces. Why does that sound familiar? Hold on.
Is that the Home Alone movie? The fake movie in Home Alone?
Dude, we wait. Oh no,
wait, are you talking about the one that's like you said 10%?
No, Angels with Dirty
Snakes.
Faces. I just looked it up. It's 1938. No, I have not seen that movie. I have not seen that one.
Was that a real movie? I was that just made for the movie, or was that like?
Yeah, I think it was.
You filthy animal! I think it was made for the movie. Sexy Sumo says killer whales will mess you up. Ever seen them wipe out a seal?
Yeah, dude.
No, you don't fuck with them. Isn't there footage of them?
Forget the seal. You see them wipe out the SeaWorld?
No, I know they're
trainers.
Well, and that's what's kind of cool. You could play on that. Like, hey, they're so fuzzy. And
I could have sworn there was footage of them
play on that.
Whale.
You know what I mean?
Have you seen them fucking knock over a boat?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I've seen that.
All right.
I was in it. Capsize.
Hold grudges. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. You hit me with your propeller, I'll knock over your fucking boat.
Let's see.
You're done. That's it.
I want to get even. Don't know what this one is. Indonesia. 1980s Indonesian movie.
Oh,
wow.
Oh my God. That just reminds me of an action Indonesian movie that we just saw, came out in the 80s, starring an Australian Rambo knockoff lead. Is in this Indonesian action movie, and we were like, me and Lady Fat Blood, we were like, all right, we got to watch this. Let's give it the 5 minute challenge. Let me see if I can Hold on a
Is
second.
that the American movie, 100 Tears?
I don't know. It looks, but there's a clown on the cover.
Never mind.
Preston, I'm gonna need you to move the screen away from 100 Tears. It's giving me
It's giving you
a
100
very
tears.
unsettling feeling. Jeez, Louise.
I
I thought it was funny at first, and then I just keep looking at him, and he's like,
All right,
I can't stop looking at it.
"Stop, dude,
I'm gonna have a nightmare.
dude,
Hold on.
nightmare fuel."
I have to
Why
show
is that?
this really quick.
Why is that so big? That knife.
I'll come back to it later. The movie I was
It's a
talking about.
butcher's cleaver.
After we go
Dude, he's
through all
cutting
this.
2 at a time.
Interesting.
Oh, looking for
Congo,
Mr. Good
bro.
Bar. That's
Congo.
Congo.
Right there.
Congo. Oh my goodness.
Dude,
The apes?
What's with
Lord
the
have
sperm
mercy.
on
Yeah.
his face?
dude.
I don't
I think my favorite scene in Congo is when the lava from Aladdin comes
Yeah.
out of that Disney movie and it appears at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
And the monkey does a cannonball. Instead of running away, this is real. Instead of running away from the lava, the monkey's like, fuck it. And just cannonballs into the
Yeah.
lava. And now you get to watch it in 4K.
Look, all I'm saying is the apes in 2001 were more convincing. That's all I'm saying.
Roddy McDowell?
No, 2001,
Oh,
A Space
Oh,
Odyssey.
sorry, I was thinking Planet of the Apes.
Seinfeld in 4K. Interesting. The Soul Eater from the creators of Inside. Which Inside? The real Inside or the bad, horrible, bullshit remake Inside?
Yeah, the Clive Owen one's great.
Yeah.
Inside Man.
Let's see.
Oh, I love that one. The Spike Lee one.
Yep,
Oh,
Yeah.
Inferno. That was a good one. Stage Fright, I have not seen.
both of those are good. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Ray was good.
Oh, bro.
Undisputed.
Fuck
Man,
on
they
the
need to
web.
release the fucking 4K scan of Undisputed. You better do the other Undisputed movies with Scott Adkins. Fuck this movie. It's okay. It's fine. But dude, the other ones is where it's at, dude. Like those are, I don't even think Undisputed 3 is not even available on Blu-ray anymore. It's gone. It's discontinued. 2,
Oh, wow.
I had to buy a bootleg third-party release for Undisputed 2. I think the only Blu-ray you can buy is the 4th one. But nah, dude, they should do a box set or something. That would be cool. What is this? Well,
This movie,
If you've
no.
never seen this,
this
Good
movie
news and bad
classed
news.
me up, dude.
Good news and bad news. This movie
What?
fucking sucks. I hate it. No, I'm
Wait.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Oh, this is the one where Bronson's playing the heart or the
Yeah,
whatever that
man.
thing is. Yeah,
This
that's a good
by
movie.
default, this is probably my favorite Western of all time.
I think so,
Um,
bro. That opening that sequence, you know the one I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh yeah, right in the beginning. Yeah, the music, bro. The fucking music. You're gonna lose the staring contest with Charles Bronson in this movie. You're, gonna lose.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
The
going
guy
to
never,
lose.
the guy
Bro,
never
that
blinks.
ending where we're zooming up in his eye, where it cuts to his eyes, like all
Yeah.
close. Oh my
But
god!
unfortunately, with this movie, it did well everywhere else because everywhere else in other countries saw the real version.
Yeah.
America's like, this is too long. American audiences can't handle this shit, so they cut out a lot of stuff.
But did they ever
And
edit
it bombed.
the
And
good,
it
the bad, and the
fucking
ugly?
bombed. It
No,
bombed.
That was. I don't think it ever came out here. I think it was Italian.
Well, it was Italian, but
You're
didn't
talking
it come to America at some point? Good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
it was a hit here.
definitely.
It was a hit here. But
Oh,
they
yeah, it
did,
was a
they
hit.
did
That
cut
was
But did they
things
edit it?
out. They did cut a few things out, but
Oh,
it was
okay.
worse for Once Upon a
Yeah.
Time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But dude,
There's
that's
There's a character.
Yeah.
There's a minor spoiler. There's a character at the end who's he's dying because he got shot, but you don't know he's dying until later. When you watch the theatrical version, you think he's just drunk,
Oh,
and then you
Yeah.
never see him again.
that's
a
right.
huge fucking difference.
He's
Yeah.
drunk.
yes.
That's a
Yeah.
huge difference. But yeah, this is by default.
One's an operatic ending. One's yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Weird to think I got drunk
this
during
is
that
the good-
gunfight.
This is the good news and the bad news. Good news is I love this movie. The bad news is I have this 4K and it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest.
Way to piss all over it, Dick.
All right. Well, I gotta warn you. I don't want you guys wasting your money. Now, if you don't, is it better than the previous Blu-ray? A little. If you don't have this on Blu-ray and you must buy this right now, then yeah, go ahead and buy it. It's not like the picture's terrible. It's just,
Right.
you know, when you look at other westerns that have been remastered, it's just like this. It's kind of a shame. It's like fine.
It's a letdown.
It's like a Blu-ray upconvert Blu-ray.
Yeah. Well, before we talked about usually like the heels kind of going to hero.
Oh yeah, I saw those the other day. Those are even better than the other one.
Jesus. Yeah, were you saying, Jeff?
Oh, that's super cool.
I was thinking of Henry Fonda in The Good, the Bad.
Yes.
How he was he was sort of stunt casted for that because
he
never really played the
villain. And he killed it.
Just kills it.
The opening, brother. The opening.
What
happens to the family, dude?
Dude, that
like
fucks with crazy, me, dude. The way that it's directed, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
The way that
have you guys seen The Gift?
I was just getting ready to say
which one is that? Is it the Sam Raimi one?
Yeah, I heard good things, but I've never seen it.
It's so good.
It's better than you think it's going to be. It's still very
dude,
like sort of
Keanu Reeves. He is like jacked in this film,
and he's scary in that movie. Yeah, he's like her abusive
Katie
husband.
Holmes.
Oh, someone's abusive husband.
So
he's good.
She have like a gift? Would she have like she could see things or
it's like like visions, and so basically she
Didn't her husband die? And
no. She ends up running into it starts out because Katie Holmes ends up dying and getting killed. So, but there's like a reflection where she meets her for the first time, and then she sees her death ahead of time. So that's her gift. It's that she can see things, and she has to start putting together the pieces. And then the whole mystery is like, who killed her?
Nice. All right.
So so it's really crazy. And even Katie Holmes, man, she knocks it out of the park in this film. So
yeah.
Now, don't kill me. Ooh. Don't kill me.
That's a good film. That's actually a good film.
Never seen The Cell.
The Cell, dude.
It's a wild movie.
And this was back. This was back in the day where I had a crush on J-Lo.
Oh, me too.
This is back in the day.
I remember it too.
Yeah, and I still never saw this movie.
Selena.
That's the thing. Like, it would turn you off because of her. They
Money
would say, "Well, don't watch it."
Money Train.
The Cell.
I heard visually. I heard it's great. Visuals.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I don't know if it necessarily holds up on all fronts, but visually it's really awesome. Like I remember a lot of the visuals, and I haven't seen it in 20 years. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's worth it to watch it. Yeah.
Definitely check it out at some point. I don't know about buying 4K, but
anyway, guys, I got a bolt. I got to get up.
Unacceptable, sir. That is not allowed.
Not allowed. Can't do it.
What are you doing, man?
I gotta move. I actually have to get up.
You're never leaving
my new place.
You're never leaving. No, it's all good, brother. Hey, congrats on the move. Can't wait to see the new background.
Oh, it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah. And miss seeing Neko on camera. What's going on? You're depriving us from the queen.
Oh, well, yeah, I packed up all our shit already.
Here, you want to see me in my pajamas? Here's me in my pajamas.
Yeah, she's gonna say hi.
There she is.
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh,
good to see you guys.
That's all that.
Yeah. Hey, embrace it. Love it. It's all good.
You're
hey,
right.
brother. Until next time, brother.
All right, guys. Thanks, man. Have a great night. Billy, Jeff,
you,
have a good night, guys.
Great hanging, man. Really great hanging.
Take care.
All right.
And then there were 3.
That's it, dude.
Still not have seen Venom.
Last man standing.
not have seen the new Venom. King of the Ants. Stuart Gordon's King of the Ants.
I have heard of this. I don't know what it is though.
That cover's sick. Interesting.
2003.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird.
The gangster movie. I wonder what this is. Interesting. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Into the repeats here. Oh, The Substance. Talk to Me. Cure. You guys were telling me to watch The Cure.
Wow.
Or Cure. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's on Criterion, but I guess Eureka. I don't know if the Criterion we have is 4K. It might be just regular Blu-ray. Yeah. Check this out, Jeff.
Okay.
Billy, I know you already have it on your list, but it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Definitely check it out. It's gonna get under your skin.
Okay.
It's going to get under your skin, but I don't want to spoil it. I'd rather you.
Yeah. Don't say anymore. I love the
or
really
another movie night. You know, I could bring it over to your guys' house.
Oh,
or you
dude,
can come over
so
here.
down.
Yeah, man.
So down.
Hey, we need to have a movie night where Billy, you come over here with the Gear Brothers.
100%.
Let's do it, man.
Oh,
That's
well, that one episode of Yin Yang we did together was awesome.
Oh, dude, totally.
Oh yeah.
What movies did we do? It was
we did
Jesus fucking
Point Blank. Oh, get 3 copies.
Jesus Christ.
oh.
Burn. Jackie Brown.
Oh, Kill Bill,
That's a
Jackie
good one.
Brown. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I have a bootleg of the whole bloody affair.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
You know,
I can give you a link if you're interested. It's like the picture's not bad.
Yeah.
It's like you got DVD and Blu-rays like in the middle.
Yeah.
But it has all the gore, no colored filters at the end.
Oh, right. Or with
that's cool.
Crazy 88 fight. Yeah.
It has all the blood. It was too much for American audiences.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but still, this is dope. I mean, both movies would look great in 4K regardless. You know.
Yeah.
For me, it's hard with the Kill Bills because I experienced them when they were released as separate films. And so my connection to them is as separate films. I don't feel the same way about both of them.
Well, they're I could see that because they're both very different. Like they're both very different.
They really do.
They're super different. Yeah.
Yeah. So really I can see that.
And it's like if for whatever reason I still haven't quite figured it all out yet. Kill Bill 1 affects me more. That one moves me more.
That's my favorite of the two.
Yeah. That button at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. You just and that Ennio score comes in, and then you get the written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. It's like ego exploitation, like you know what I mean? Like you just love it. You're like, dude, you created this fucking insane, beautiful opera. I love it. That's just
nice.
I love that.
Nice. Now, thoughts on Constantine?
I liked it when it came out. I haven't revisited it though.
Same actually. I remember it was solid when it came out. Yeah, I remember being excited about it because it was darker than I thought it was going to be and like more grotesque than I thought it was going to be.
Dude,
As much as I enjoyed it when it came out, but it was one of those where I would revisit it and I wouldn't like it as much, and then I'll watch it again, and then I'll like it more, and then I'll watch it again, and then I'll like it as much. And I've come to the point now where I like it now. And I want to see a sequel. Keanu Reeves has been wanting to return to this character for years.
I keep hearing rumors about this too. Yeah.
I don't know why there's a holdup. He's like more popular today than ever. So why is there a holdup? This should have been greenlit whenever, right away.
Yeah.
Especially for comic book movies.
Mm-hmm.
The tone was great. The guy who played Peter Stormare played the devil, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
this version of Satan is funny, man. Music's great. Rachel Weisz is great.
Tilda Swinton is great.
Yeah,
did you play
Shia LaBeouf's in the movie too?
Yeah.
You know what stuck with me about this movie? Because it's like I have flashes of images, but the image that stuck with me was that I think it might have been in the opening scene with the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Dude, wow.
It was really cool.
That was really cool. Yeah.
And it's Francis Lawrence. Like he's a solid director too.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I think for the casual audience, I think they wanted more action. Because when he pulls out this thing at the end and he starts blowing away the I don't know, the demon.
Oh, was that only at the end? Okay, because
only at the end.
Vividly. Like
it's really not really an action movie. Really.
Yeah.
There's action in it, but it's more thriller.
Right.
As much as I love Keanu Reeves and I'm all for him returning to a sequel, I actually enjoyed the actor who played the character in this unfortunate short-lived series. There was a Constantine series. I actually liked him better because he looked just like the character. He had the blonde hair. He was from England. That's what the character looks like in the comic book. So in terms of look, I think he nailed the character, and he was a good actor too. He nailed the character, but unfortunately, with that show, as soon as it got good, they left a cliffhanger at the end of season 1, and it just didn't get the numbers. So they were like, "No, we're not going to greenlit a season 2." So it's like you left us hanging. We're like, oh, this is getting better. The show's getting better. Oh shit. Oh well, fuck. What happens at the end? Wait, is he dead? Nope. You'll never know. It's like, fuck.
Use your imagination now.
Pretty much. You know what? Yeah, I'm all for Keanu coming back. Is this a Sandlot? Maybe.
Not
sure.
For
the love of the game.
He's praying. No, he's praying for. Yeah. They don't know what it is. I was going to say though about Constantine. Not as the movie itself necessarily, but remember in the 90s there were these like movies like Stigmata, End of Days. There was this kind of like I don't know what genre we call that, but like Devil's Advocate kind of came out around that time. But even like Bedazzled, there's this kind of like.
One of my favorite movies, it used to be my favorite movie when I saw it when I was like 15, was Fallen, the Denzel movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's Denzel Washington, John Goodman, Donald Sutherland.
Yeah.
Like, really good cast. It's sort of a mediocre movie, but
I agree.
I thought it was so cool and so good. And it was right in the middle of that, like all those really dark serial killers, demons, that whole wave of that stuff in the late 90s.
As good as entertaining as Fallen was, I have a feeling if I watch Fallen again, I'll probably like it more. But as good as it was, I'm more of a Shocker First Power kind of guy, because those movies are very similar. If you watch Shocker or the First Power with Lou Diamond Phillips, very similar.
I've never seen it. Never seen those.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but I know it.
Oh, you'll enjoy both of those B movie nights, bro. Nice. I mean, they're ridiculously entertaining.
That's great.
Here we go. Constantine isn't bad, but Matt Ryan, that's his name. Matt Ryan is the better Constantine. But yeah, it looks like I had a feeling NBC was going to cancel Constantine. It's not their kind of show. That's probably what happened. Yeah, but I was enjoying the show until they got rid of it. But let's see here. Fraggle Rock. Holy shit.
We got Fraggle Rock.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
Dude, has anyone seen this? This looked when I saw the trailer to you.
Oh no.
You were never really here.
No, I've never seen it. I remember when all that shit was happening, obviously, but like
dude, I was sold. Joaquin Phoenix has a hammer and he's a vigilante. I was like, yeah. And then I heard nothing.
Yeah,
I heard nothing.
So I don't know shit about it, really.
I think it's one of those movies that like it promises a lot and then doesn't do a whole lot, like very indie, very stripped down. So it probably is a lot of I don't know. A lot of talk and not a lot of violence.
Probably fine.
Yeah.
It's probably fine. Yeah. Anybody in chat, if you guys have seen any of the movies we're talking about, let us know what you think of them here. Now, this is big because
unhappy campers.
This is big. This is big because for a while, for a long time, Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 went out of print and they were ridiculously expensive.
Yeah,
I bet.
And scalpers were having their day.
Yeah.
So it's good that fans will get a chance to. The sequels are entertaining. The first one's best, but never seen the first Smile. I heard it was good.
It was cool. I think the end. I didn't love the ending. I don't really even remember why. I think it got a little too much. Yeah, but I liked the movie. It was cool.
But have you seen the sequel?
I have not.
I haven't either. I'm definitely wanting to. It's on my list.
Okay.
Yeah, it's same.
Anybody seen Smile 2? Let us know in chat.
I've heard the lead performance is fantastic.
Here it is. There's the new Hellboy movie. Here's the new Hellboy movie.
Crooked Man.
Oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch it. Let's see. Yojimbo Sanjuro classics. If you guys have not seen these samurai movies, have you seen these?
No. And
it's okay if you haven't. It's fine.
I know you keep giving me lists. I gotta get into martial. I gotta get into martial arts.
This is the Sanjuro is the first movie where you get the classic samurai blood spray that Quentin used in Kill Bill. Sanjuro is the first time that's the first time that ever happened, and it was a mistake. It wasn't supposed to shoot out like that, right?
Happy accident.
But both characters stayed in character. Both actors stayed in character so well that the shot was glorious, and they left it in the movie, and that became a thing. He cuts somebody's head off and shoots out like hoses, for fun.
Yeah,
But yeah, I did not know that was a mistake. I did not know that. But Yojimbo inspired, like Seven Samurai inspired Magnificent Seven. Yojimbo inspired what you call it for the Fistful of Dollars with Clint Eastwood.
Right.
Yeah. Or Bruce Willis.
I have not seen these either.
Bruce Willis's Last Man Standing.
Right.
There's so many Yojimbo clones out there. I mean, those two, I love both of those movies. They're entertaining.
Yeah.
There's some good Yojimbo clones out there. But yeah, that was the original. But yeah, not a lot of action, but just great. And you'll love Toshiro Mifune, the lead actor. You'll love him because he's so good. But yeah, that's cool. These are getting 4K. That's what's up. Winchester. I remember seeing this. I remember this was a pretty good Western. I only seen it once, but I remember it's pretty dope.
Never seen it.
Jimmy Stewart did some really good stuff, like some really good Westerns.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the Westerns. The Westerns kind of surprised me, actually.
Yeah.
We got some Richard Pryor here. I've not seen this one. JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling. Not seen that.
Yeah.
The Grifters, John Cusack. Anybody seen this?
John Cusack.
I may have seen it ages ago.
Yeah. This is like a heist,
though.
It's like a heist movie.
1408 fan. You guys 1408 fans?
Oh yeah, love
you know what? You told me about that. Bro, and Mother and the Whore. Mother and the Whore.
The Mother and the Whore, damn. Oh, the Mother and the Whore. Okay.
Yeah, you guys have been telling me about 1408.
Yeah, 1408 was better than I thought it was going to be.
Way
a lot better than I thought.
And that's Stephen King, right?
My friend who I was with when I saw that in the theater left the theater, told me afterwards, "Sorry, dude, I was having a panic attack."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's Stephen King, right?
It's
okay.
And it's a lot of anxiety.
Billy, you would know.
Yeah.
Billy's a Stephen King guy.
Oh, you are? Oh, dude, I wish Darren was here, man, because my brother is like huge Stephen King head.
Hey, this is pretty cool Mad Max set that includes Furiosa. If you guys are interested, that's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
Sumo just recommended Stir of Echoes.
Oh, Stir of Echoes.
Yeah, it was a solid thriller. I enjoyed that. The Ring.
I remember it being pretty straightforward, but
probably one of the better American remakes.
I love The Ring. That movie to me, that and like Lost in Translation, for whatever reason, that's funny. That movie just popped up right there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Lost in Translation.
Those two movies for me.
Little Women, son.
When I think back to those movies when I saw them, it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. There's something about just the look of those films. I don't know. They achieved something there in like how they were stylized that I haven't really seen movies made like them ever again.
Yeah.
Right.
They're very unique.
Yeah. Yeah. We got Blaxploitation box set, son.
Oh, that's so
Detroit
cool.
3000, Superfly, TNT, The Soul of Black Charlie, The Legend of Black Charlie. All right, there you go for your Blaxploitation fans. What is this? 6-film Alfred Hitchcock.
Rear Window to Catch a Thief. All the classics.
Yep.
These are already on 4K, so this must be a different release from someone else.
Which one I gotta read? I gotta redo The Birds. I haven't seen that since I was a kid, and I keep hearing it referenced as like one of the, obviously one of his greats.
Yeah. Well, that one, like his reveals are so good in that one.
Yo, okay, cool. Kickboxer 4K. What? Look at that. It's a lenticular cover.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Dude, this is this steelbook. Are you guys seeing this chat right now?
Dang,
this is fucking amazing, dude.
That's really cool.
Bro, this is the coolest fucking.
Holy shit. I did not know.
Is this the 4K or the Blu-ray?
This 4K, bro.
4K, bro, this
awesome.
Is the 4K
Look at this.
I've ever seen.
And it comes with Blu-ray, and it comes with an international version Blu-ray. Interesting. Dude, this is sick. Now that's worth the purchase.
That is pretty cool.
That's Galaxy Quest, underrated movie. That's an underrated
Solid.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The Hitcher.
Yeah. I was supposed to review this at some point.
Wait. What the fuck? When that just came out?
No, we're going back. We're in October now. Sexy Sumo already has this. He said the picture quality is great. So if you want to get
cool.
it. Yeah, we're going way back now. But yeah, I didn't know about this kickboxer.
That's great.
Holy fuck, dude. This was
that's pretty cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
Same director as The Cell. Yeah, same. If you like that, you'll probably like The Cell.
Well, that explains the crazy.
Stylistically, I maybe could have guessed it. Like if I had like a little bit more of a super brain, I could have guessed that was like this, just based on how it looks.
Yeah,
it's very like aesthetically in his wheelhouse. Interstellar, I'm going to be seeing that in IMAX 70 millimeter. I can't remember the theater I'm going to be seeing it. Wherever they fucking had tickets. By the time I decided to buy tickets for this, it was like sold out everywhere. I was like, God. So I'm like taking off work to see it. You know what I mean? Like that's how like much I want to see it. I never got to see it in that.
I have not seen Anxiety. I didn't know it was a Vertigo parody. That's fucking hilarious. I did not know that.
Dude, I never.
We gotta watch this now.
Where's Anxiety? Is that over the?
I think he was just mentioning it.
Oh, he was just mentioning it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Last Christmas? Because I saw Last Christmas.
No, of course you did.
Oh, that looks.
It is not great.
Yeah, I'm sure I will see Last Christmas.
It's the last time you're gonna.
Yeah, let's just put it
now we're in my wheelhouse here.
But it's not my movie night. It will be Last Christmas.
I got to get Jason X to 4K. I have to do it.
Oh,
it's
there you
ridiculous. I don't know about this.
Jason Goes to Hell.
Uncut.
Bro.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Uncut.
That cover. I used to think that. I used to see it at the movie store growing up all the time. I was like, dude, that's the coolest cover ever.
Uncut 4K. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to look into that now. Interesting. Another bonkers movie.
I'd like Severance, that TV show. That was good.
Yeah. I remember enjoying that one.
Yeah, it's good.
That was one of the few shows that I've been able to keep up with as it was coming out and everyone was talking about it. And I was like, I know what you guys are talking about because I watch the show that's on right now.
Have you guys seen any Stephen Chow movies?
No. Shamefully, no.
Okay. No. Have you not seen? Well, it's a stupid question. I'm just throwing it out there. Shaolin Soccer. It's a movie called Shaolin Soccer.
I know of it.
Yeah. Please watch it.
I don't even know of it.
Hysterical.
Now I know of it.
It is hysterical. Him and his kung fu buddies basically form a soccer team.
Oh,
it's
guys,
hilarious.
I'm so sorry, guys. I got to bow out.
Okay, no worries.
I'm sorry. I totally spaced.
No, thanks for hanging this long, bro.
Dude.
Until next time.
So happy to hang with you guys.
Yeah, man. We'll get you guys in here again. Another yin yang. We'll do it for sure.
All right. Good night, guys.
Have a good one.
All right, man. See ya.
Shaolin Soccer.
All right.
Is fucking hysterical.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to.
It is like legitimately funny. You're gonna be a fan of Stephen Chow instantly, dude. His type of comedy.
Shaolin Soccer, Kung Fu Hustle. Those have been like. I feel like I've been saving them for the right time. Like
you will love. You don't have to watch Shaolin Soccer first, but it's just fun because it's his previous movie before this.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's a great double feature. Kung Fu Hustle is a delight.
That's awesome.
Just so much imagination. The martial arts scenes are beautiful and entertaining and badass, and it's fucking hilarious, dude.
Okay, awesome.
Kung Fu is a must.
I gotta bump them up in the list.
Yeah, it is a must. Now, this movie's so good. This movie deserves a 4K. I mean, let's be. Yeah, look at this 4K. No 4K. Come on, yeah. And this steelbook cover is lame. Like, what is it? I mean, this traditional poster, but come on, guys. We buy steelbook for the artwork too. The Faculty. When was the last time you watched that?
I saw this in
theater, dude.
This is a movie I remember watching a lot when I was a kid.
I remember being fun.
I remember being cool and like, whoa, he's like chopped his fingers off with the paper cutter. Like that's so cool.
Jesus
and
Christ!
Cast, everyone is recognizable in this cast.
Everyone's a fucking baby, dude. Look at this. Yep. Everyone's a baby.
Yep.
Speaking of, this actress right here was in Ghost of Mars.
Yep.
She was in.
Yeah.
dude. But yeah,
sure.
I remember Robert Rodriguez, man.
Yep.
It was fun. It was fun.
And Kevin Williamson wrote it.
Oh shit! He couldn't miss.
No,
now,
that was the height of Kevin Williamson right there.
I've only seen this once. Have you seen this? Is it kind of like a disaster survival movie?
Yeah, I remember it not being as good as I thought it was going to be.
Okay. I remember being fine. Like it was fine. Like it was a good time waster. You know, I don't know about buying it.
Pretty run of the mill standard. Like
Stallone trying something different. But like you were saying earlier, like the kind of the trend of what's popular, and then it was disaster movies, and was definitely a thing.
Yeah,
that's probably why he made me want to try. But I remember it was okay. It was. I don't remember hating it.
Same. Very forgettable.
No, who was releasing this?
Oh, hey, Romulus.
This is a must-watch. Actually, you know what? You know what? You have your homework. 7 Samurai, Yojimbo, and Sanjuro. So you could be introduced. Because since you haven't seen those movies anyway, right?
No, I have not.
Right? And then watch Red Sun. Because it's Charles Bronson meets Toshido Mifune, boy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
This is a fucking great movie, dude. It's a great movie.
All right, I'm gonna watch that.
And your favorite movie. Look at this generic. They couldn't even come with a cool cover. Come on.
Not to bring us back to that whole conversation.
Steelbook, man. That's a little bit better, kind of.
Oh, is it Steelbook for Romulus?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little better, I guess.
It's a little bit better, yeah.
I just we've talked about this before. Like, it's more frustrating to watch potential be wasted.
Yes.
Watch being terrible, like a big swing that doesn't work.
Yeah. It's rough. I'm a fan of the Creep movies. Have you seen both of them?
I have not seen either.
Mark Duplass is the reason to watch because it's his performance. And it kind of sucks. Like, this should be like a 2-pack because the sequel is really good too.
Nice.
But it's just watch it for him, dude.
Yeah.
It's his performance. And it's one of the, rare found footage movies that are like interesting, like you're curious what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these movies get talked about all the time when they talk about like indie filmmakers making low budget stuff. Like the Creep movies get brought up all the time.
Yeah. Heather knows what's up. Red Sun. Yeah. Awesome. I'm Fired. I have this movie, but I haven't watched it yet.
I've also never seen it.
I know.
we've all got those. We've all
God damn it. But at least I own it, damn it. At least I own it. But this is one of those long movies where you need to make it a day. You can't just be like, hey, before work, I'm gonna watch Once Upon a Time in America. You can't do that.
I'm gonna pop it in real quick. Yeah.
You have to plan ahead, you know what I mean? Like Saturday afternoon or in the evening, let's do it, So but
oh man.
I know. We'll look at a couple more and then we'll probably call it a day here.
Cool.
See. Have you seen this, dude?
Yeah. That's a wild movie.
Dude.
I did not expect it because it's the first one Clint Eastwood directed.
Yeah.
I know Dirty Harry. I know like all the stuff that he's been directing over the last 2 decades. And then I watched this and I was like, wow, I did not think he started with this.
Oh my
crazy
dude.
movie. But really cool though, like definitely worth watching. Ooh.
Yeah.
This is my wheelhouse now. All right, The Hunted and Bug right together like that.
Yo.
So I'm a big Friedkin fan, especially so Bug, I absolutely love Bug. And I think it's one of my all-time favorites, specifically because a lot of people don't like it. It's very weird.
Dude.
And it's unexpected
this blew me and Lady Fat Blood away because we had no idea what the fuck it was about. We went in
and you're big Michael Shannon fans, right?
Oh yeah. Michael Shannon is God, remember?
crushes it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I just showed this movie to someone and she's like, not for me.
It's totally not for
I'm not gonna argue
not for the casuals.
I just love it.
Dude, it's fucking nuts, bro, because you don't know. It kept us on the edge of our seat because we were like, is this really happening or is this really happening?
Yeah.
And they do such a good job to where you're like, holy fuck, this is what's actually really happening.
It's so simple, but there's a level of mastery at work that's almost like it's hard to tell. But Friedkin, like, man, he knows how to walk that tightrope.
Yeah, and this kind of was one of the movies that made me start appreciating one location movies.
Yeah.
More.
Yep.
And I've kind of been a fan of that genre now because when I come across a one location movie, I'm like, okay, this is the challenge here. 2 people, for the most part, one location. Let's see what you got. Let's see if they can pull off something compelling. I mean, this is extremely difficult to do.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating. Check out The Outfit.
Oh yeah.
Check that out.
You recommended that one to me before.
Yeah, one location movie. Hunted is underrated.
I agree.
It's one of the best knife fights.
Yeah.
Ever. And it's just like
so
nobody fucking talks about this movie.
It's because it's so thin. It's very, very thin. Like it doesn't sort of lean into that like big action blockbuster kind of thing.
You do realize in a way, this is probably the closest we'll get to an accurate First Blood.
Yeah.
From the novel to a movie.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Rambo fan. I wouldn't change anything, but I wouldn't mind seeing now a book accurate version of First Blood. The audience is going to hate it. No one's going to like it.
Right.
Especially because what it turns into later, because it's really dark.
Yeah.
And how it ends. No one's going to like it but us.
Yeah.
But this is the closest thing. You get the trainer going after him. You got a military guy who's kind of off the rails.
Yeah.
And his trainer, basically, what was his name from First Blood? I'm sorry, I'm tired right now, guys.
Troutman.
Yeah, I was thinking of the actor's name for some reason. But Troutman. Yes, He's basically Troutman coming into, and they
stop him.
Stop him. Like it's great. Maybe one of the reasons not that many people talk about this is because they thought this was a Fugitive clone.
That's very possible.
Because he had the Fugitive, and then he had U.S. Marshals, and then this.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. But yeah, Hunted.
The most compelling scenes.
I think we need to review The Hunted, bro.
I think so. I could talk about The Hunted for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I think it's time for Is It Underrated movie episode.
There you go.
Yeah. Bro, did I send you a clip of this from this movie?
Yes, you did.
Dude, I want to see this movie now. Everybody watching.
We're basically building our list of new reviews and stuff that we have to do. Yeah,
there was a scene from this movie on Instagram, and I think Lady Fat Blood sent it to me, and I was dying, and I sent it to all my friends, and I'm like, yeah, we have to watch this. This is hilarious. Look at this 4K, bro.
My God,
this is insane.
Oh, beautiful.
Man. There you go. There's the one you're waiting on.
Oh man,
that's the one.
Yeah. You gotta watch it. You have to.
It's on. We're gonna. We are going to.
I need everyone to watch it so that I can talk about it and people will know what the hell I'm talking about because I sound like a lunatic. I don't know.
Let's watch it and let's do spoilers review.
Yeah.
Oh, and right here for all you Hong Kong action movie fans, this is a must purchase. Shaw Brothers. The opposite of Shaw Brothers, their rival studio, Golden Harvest. They're releasing a lot of their movies. You got Jet Li movies in here. You got Chuck Norris.
Oh, that's
cool. Brandon Lee's Hong Kong film, Legacy of Rage. My interview with Ronnie Yu is on this box set.
Nice.
So yeah, make sure you guys check it out. And if you don't want to pay that much for the box set, they sell Legacy of Rage separately from 88 Films, and my interview's on that as well. So yeah, huge honor to be a part of the Blu-ray there. Let's see here. Far and away, that bombed, didn't it? That was a big budget bomb.
Yeah.
I don't remember not liking this. I
don't think I ever saw it, actually.
I thought it was entertaining. I mean, it's a period piece drama, but I don't know, maybe Tom Cruise becoming, kind of joining a fight club to kind of earn money and shit, kind of kept my interest, young me. Maybe it's a little bit sappy in places, but I don't remember not liking it.
Yeah.
But I heard this was a big horrid artwork. Yeah. I heard this was not a kind of a big budget bomb, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Holdovers.
I like The Holdovers a lot.
Not seen that one. What's this one about?
That was last year. One of the big
movies.
Oh, Alexander
wow.
Payne. Yeah, it's like Paul Giamatti is he's got to stay over at a boarding school to watch the kids that don't have anywhere to go for Christmas, and ends up basically taking on this one kid. Yeah, it's really good. It's that Alexander Payne, very funny, very sad, dramatic. Really, really good.
Discomfort and Joy, I'm already in there.
Yeah.
With Paul Giamatti, it's going to be great. But this is huge because punish. This is huge. This is huge because the old school Blu-ray that I have before the Scream Factory remastered picture looks like garbage. So for fans of the movie, that's good for them. They get an upgrade there. Riddick. All right.
I've got
I hope this fourth movie is good.
Yeah, you should check out The Gift. I bet you'd like it.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see if there's anything else before we wrap it up for today.
Yeah.
Too much shit, man. Demolition Man, no.
Oh, yeah.
I won't be buying this because I'm sure this version here release is expensive, maybe. But or maybe not. Maybe it's affordable. I don't know.
But yeah, it's a formative movie for me.
Yeah, we got to get Demolition Man 4K. We have to. This is fucking one of the best movies I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah, I have never seen it all the way through. I've seen pieces of it.
Yeah, you got to watch it all the way through, man. It's good shit. So good. So good.
Oh man. Wow,
this is the longest stream. Oh my god, The Secret of Nim. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I don't even know if this ever came out on Blu-ray. Wow. That's a classic animated movie. You don't see movies like that anymore.
Nope.
But yeah, we can go ahead and we're going in circles now.
We're seeing lots of
wrap it up for the day. Yeah. Dude, this is the longest stream I've done in forever. Like, I don't know, maybe a couple of years. I don't remember streaming for over 3 hours now.
I was just looking at the thing.
Wow, dude. Hey, that's what happens when we get together. We have fun. We talk about movies, and
it's been a minute.
Hang out. All these badasses hung out with us. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for no secret in them too. They know better. There is no secret in them too. I don't know what you're talking about. Kid you whack, we're getting ready to end, man. He shows up when we're gonna end it. It was good to see you, brother.
Yeah, you got a lot to go back through now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we talked about a lot. Yeah. But really quick before I forget, the movie, we were like, we need some B movie schlock now. We need some B movie. We had a bad day at work, tired and hurting in pain. We need to watch some B movie schlock. Let's go. Let's get some food. Let's watch some B movie schlock. What the fuck is The Stabilizer? The Stabilizer, right? You got the Equalizer, and then you got The Stabilizer, which is one of the worst titles. He stabilizes, but it looks like from the credits. I know it looks like from the credits we have Indian producers, but it's an Indonesian cast and movie, but starring I think an Australian Rambo knockoff lead. And we were like, we have to watch this. So we're like, okay, let's give it. The longer the stream, the better. Thank you, Severio. So we were like, we got to give it the 5-minute challenge. Let's give it the 5-minute challenge. All right. The opening of this movie, Billy, it's on Amazon Prime. Bad picture, everything.
Yeah.
If this gets a Blu-ray, I'm buying it. Because it's so good. It's good bad. Okay. The opening of the movie. Okay. You have the scientist doing his thing, a good man, good scientist trying to make the world a better place. You got the villains want what he wants, right? So instead of the villains just knocking on the door, hey, you open up the fucking door, you know why we're here, give us the shit, right? Instead of doing that or threatening them or waiting for them to come outside, no, fuck it. This is an Indonesian action movie from the 80s. Yeah. Hey, fuck it. We're gonna have a guy with a motorcycle crash through the window, get off of the scientist lab, get off the bike just to walk over and open up the door for the main villain.
Oh my god.
And we were like,
I didn't think you were going to say open up the door for the main villain.
We're like, we're in. Well, actually, it's like the semi-main villain. He's not the head guy. He's like the head main villain has boots with spikes on it. That's his weapon. He goes to. But dude, that's the opening. He just gets off, opens up the door, and the guy comes in. Yeah, give us this dude. I was like, we're in. We have to keep watching now.
Done. So 5 stars.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you, and dude, there's legit stunts in it. Like they put it for a B movie. They try.
Yeah.
There's people get fucked up. Like there's some legit stunts. The fights are fine. And it's just bonkers and entertaining. I was very surprised that we were entertained by the stabilizer. But yeah, here's the poster, bro. Here's like what it looks like. Yo, and dude, he is, I'm telling you, bro.
Oh my God.
He is Stallone. Hold on, let me get rid of this tab here. He is, when you see him with the long hair, the way he acts, the physique, dude. You're gonna pull it up here. Yeah, he is Australian Stallone, dude. Like, look at that cover.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Yeah,
this was the cover that made us want to watch the movie, dude.
Yeah, I'm legit gonna go find that like right now.
It's bad, but it's entertaining bad, dude. We enjoyed it, but what kind of sealed the deal? Oh, the same guy made an actual Rambo ripoff. It's called The Intruder. Let's see if I can go to it here. You see it?
Yeah.
Dude, 6 out of 10. I'm surprised. I think it's the same director. Oh wait, where did it go to the stable? I thought I clicked on the wait, the stabilizer got 6 out of 10. Wow. I was expecting a lot lower here. But yeah, here you go. Peter Goldson, aka the stabilizer. Can you see on IMDb? Are you still seeing what I'm looking at?
I'm
on a different one. Hold on. Peter Goldson, aka the stabilizer, searches for a drug smuggler, Greg Rainmaker. Rainmaker killed Goldson's fiance by kicking her in the crotch with his spiked shoes. That's how she died.
That's such
I'm not
gonna ask any questions about it.
Now Goldson wants revenge. Okay, so
what a weird detail to put in a summary for a movie.
This will seal the deal. If the opening that I just told you didn't. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah,
ready for this. Okay, look at this glorious picture.
Oh man,
you see this? Are you seeing this?
I'm slightly turned on by it for some reason, but I'm.
Look at the fishnet top.
I mean,
okay,
it's like Cruisin' and Sylvester Stallone.
It's Cruisin' meets Cobra.
Yeah,
right.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Now, what do you think this advertise? Look at this is how you end an action movie. We have a fan here. Now, when you see this photo here, do you think this is like actually in the movie? Like, like a scene, right?
It looks like a really different movie.
Right.
It looks like someone doing an audition tape.
Right. Now, this is going to blow your mind, and this will seal the deal of why you should watch this movie. You ready?
Yep.
The character, all right, in the movie, the stabilizer, all right, has this hanging up in his apartment. Bro, he has this hanging up in frame. This is framed.
I mean, this is one of those character details that they're just not discussed enough in movies. That means so much about the stabilizer.
Yeah, the apartment where him and his fiance hang out.
Oh my God.
This is just randomly on the wall. It's hilarious.
That is
and I think after the villain spike stomps his fiance in the crotch and she dies off camera, I think he turns to the poster and talks shit. He turns to this and talks shit and walks out. And this is a movie, bro. The stabilizer, bro.
I need to see it. I need to see it. Oh my God. It is not.
There you go. There you go. He's a New Zealander. There you
the
go.
Fact
He's
that
a New
it's a
Zealander.
poster or a picture on the wall is so much weirder than that if that was a character.
There you go.
It's
He's
so
a New
much
Zealander.
stranger.
Wolverine's our fact check guy. Wolverine's got our back. he's helping us out. But dude, yeah, that Blu-ray.
Yeah.
That needs a Blu-ray.
Immediate purchase. Yeah.
I think there is a DVD that was released by Troma Films. Troma Entertainment might have released a DVD. That might be the best it's going to get. But this needs a remastering. This needs a Blu-ray remaster. Asking for a 4K remaster for the stabilizers too much. All right. I don't know. Rumpelstiltskin had a 4K release.
Maybe there'll be a resurgence of it, and we'll just show so much interest in it that they'll say, "Oh, we have to do a 4K."
Oh my god! But yeah, I had to share that with you. It's funny how that just segued what we were talking about earlier. I was like, I have to talk about something.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Oh man, but hey, always awesome to have you here, brother.
Yeah, man.
You got to do some more in the future for sure. I don't know what December's kind of tough. Probably more January, March. We can.
Yeah.
February
holiday travels, all that. Fun stuff.
it's just work with me, you know. But everybody watching, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and hearing us knuckleheads talk movies and laugh. And you guys are awesome. You guys make us laugh in the comments. Dude, I'm telling you, we all need this poster and talk shit to it on a daily basis.
Yeah. No, I'm also going to print that out and put that. I'm going to fill this poster right here. This is kind of a placeholder right there.
Dude, that would be your wife's going to be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, thanks again for you guys hanging out with us. This was a long one. I'm surprised, but you know, when we have fun, we just keep going. And don't forget, just for a measly old 99 cents, you can become a channel member or join us over there on Patreon and watch right now me and Lady Fat Blood's review of Alien Romulus and tons of other random horror movies we talk about, give our thoughts on. We went horror movies from old rusty DVDs that we've never seen, horror movies from streaming services. We were all over the place. So, and we're gonna do more of these exclusive videos for you guys. So, but yeah. And at some point, you know, because I'm so busy right now, the gaming channel will go up because I'm starting a gaming channel, and you guys can see how bad I suck at video games. But yeah, that eventually, Fat Samurai Guy gaming will be coming up soon at some point. So, but yeah, until next time, spin you later. Jingle bells, Batman smells, and Robin laid an egg. And I'll finish it. The Batmobile lost a wheel, and
Joker took ballet. I can't remember what the other one is. There were two when I was a kid. There were two endings to that.
Oh my god, I'm numb. Oh my god, I'm numb. I'm numb.
What the hell is the other one?
Numb.
I know the other one is the real one, and the Joker took ballet was the nice one.
I'm numb from laughing too hard right there. Joker got away, but it's now takes ballet is better now, especially after Joker 2.
I remember Joker takes ballet first for some reason. But there you go. Now you Joker all know that one too.
Lady Fat Blood. Yeah. So you guys check that out. And thanks again for watching. And I might still try to do a live stream once a week until I get back on a normal schedule of Movie Dojo podcast and reviewing movies and trailer reactions and all that good stuff. It's just fucking brutal right now with fucking holiday schedule, dude. It's people don't understand. They're like, well, why can't you like do stuff and go out and go see movies? And why can't, dude, 12-hour days, 5-day weeks.
There's too many hours.
Fucking dead, dude.
Yeah.
I was talking to ANUBIS earlier, and I was like, dude, it's Sexy Sumo, and I was like, my day off yesterday, I slept all day because I got home, I was dead, got something to eat, crashed, and woke up, and it was Tuesday. I was like, fuck.
I was working like that. It's so hard to. It's so hard to movies and stuff. Like it's because body is just going to shut down. Yeah, no, I totally understand that.
Yeah, I can't let that happen next week. Fuck this 1 day off weeks. 1 day off weeks, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, no.
But it's all good. But hey, at least we still did stream tonight and had some fun. Thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to get the book. Get the book, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah. Long-term damage.
I just finished making the audiobook for that today. So the audiobook will be out very, very
did
soon.
all the different accents and voices.
Yep. I had to do a Boston accent at one point. You know what? I just listened to Ben Affleck in The Town over and over and over, and I got it.
Hey, man, I'm available for any future voices you need me to do. Not accents, no. But if you need a strong voice for a character, I'll be there.
For sure, man.
I don't know. Maybe I could do country western accent from Texas. I don't know. Maybe I can pull that off. I don't know. And now it's turning into something else.
It started as Sling Blade, and then it went to Matthew McConaughey and Mud.
Sling Blade to Mud. All right, guys. Love you guys. Keep watching movies. And everybody watching this not live, hey, let us know in the chat what was some of your favorite movies of the year and what movies you kind of fucking hated. Let me know. Let us know. And we're going to definitely check out those comments. See you on the next one. Billy, don't go anywhere. But you guys keep rocking and rolling, baby. Take care, guys. And don't watch any violent shit.